Yo, what's up? This is B-Hop. I'd like to say what's up, man. E-Thriller, the Black Picasso. What's going on? This is the champ, the Hall of Famer. Respect, the undisputed. Yeah.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
The Black Picasso cleaning up the sport of boxing, speaking facts over the gossip. Haters all up in the comments. I ain't here to be liked, but smash that like and noti button. We don't sugarcoat nothing, just healthy boxing discussions. E-Thriller, painting these pictures oh so vivid. Applying Duke Coach K, that straight full court pressure. Only God could judge me, so tell these chumps ducking smoke. Remember one thing that the boxing guys don't like: ugly. Shut out Big Fish and everybody that joins the panel. For all my new supporters, sub to the channel. Like Floyd say, it's easy work. That bait jab with that left hook send them straight to sleep. Experts, we the experts. We never sugarcoat. Tune in to Black Picasso. Sit back, enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.
Now, before I get into what I'm about to get into, I just want to make sure that each and every last one of y'all hit that like or dislike button. And don't forget to put some motherfucking Coach K Duke full court pressure on that sub button if you're new to the channel. And please be sure to ring that noti bell so you could be notified via email each and every time your boy E-Thriller, aka hamrothstein, aka the Black Picasso, because I paint these pictures so vividly with my words, on the sport of boxing whenever I feel like it. And once again, fight fans, ladies and gentlemen in the wolf pack, welcome back. Now, woo! First things first, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching this live stream podcast on my YouTube account, my Twitter account, my IG account, my Twitch account, and Facebook. Shout out to everybody in that bitch. Shout out to the Spit Bucket Podcast. Make sure y'all go sub up to them. Also, make sure you go join the Spit Bucket group on Facebook as well, because we get it in over there every motherfucking day. If you're a real, true, legitimate boxing fan, shout out to IOTBA. Shout out to JJ Solomon. Shout out to the Spit Bucket. Make sure y'all go sub up and show my brother some love. Now, having said all of that, y'all see tonight's title of tonight's show. It reads, "Is Terence Crawford wrong for taking a shot at his critics on Twitter the other night?" Now, let me go ahead and pull up this tweet, because a lot of you probably don't know what Bud said, so I don't want to misquote the man. I want to be verbatim as much as possible, because y'all know how I play on my channel. I come with nothing but motherfucking receipts and facts and shit like that, right? So Terence Crawford took to Twitter last night. I'll run my duh, and he said this. Now, y'all know me. I normally don't mention other niggas' names on my channel because I don't want it to be perceived as I'm hating or I'm trying to clout chase off of these niggas, because quite frankly, I don't need no fucking help. I really don't. I done got to this point by my goddamn self. It is what it is. If y'all been fucking with me, y'all know how I play. But for the record tonight, I got to say a couple of names, because Terence Bud Crawford, which is the topic of discussion as usual on YouTube, brought up two of the biggest names in the YouTube boxing community. So goddamn it, we got to address it. So Terence Bud Crawford said, F for non-boxing and at boxing ego, both some hoes, and they mama should have swallowed them both. I tell both of them to their face too. They my biggest sack hangers, and I'm done talking about it. End quote. And then I believe there was another picture I got here. Shout out to all my subs. Shout out to all my niggas that really fucking me in the wood pack. They sent me this information because I've been out of commission. I've been sick. I ain't been paying attention to shit, really. But basketball, really. But anyway, I believe for non-boxing, shout out to him. He responded. He said, "Stay blessed, champ. I wish nothing but the best to you and yours." Terence Bud Crawford, a.k.a. the Boogeyman, responded and said, what do you say? He said, "No, you don't. Stop the cap for the media. All you do is lie and hate on me. You a sucker." End quote. Now, I think it's safe to say you guys already know how I feel about this situation between Terence Bud Crawford and some of these clickbait motherfuckers who use his name to spread huge propaganda, which in turn generates an enormous amount of revenue on YouTube by feeding the masses, aka the Eurosexuals, a plethora of lies and bullshit on Terence Bud Crawford on a day in, day out basis. I mean, these dudes make 5 to 10 videos every fucking day. I don't know how they do it. Maybe they got way too much time on their hands, because I must admit, I'm a part-time YouTuber. I come on 2 times a week, sometimes if that. 3 if you're lucky, if there's a fight on Saturday that I'm covering. But for the most part, I'm only going to come on 2 times a week. So 2 of these brothers that he's mentioning, which I really don't watch their channels, to be totally honest with you. I really don't know what they be saying about Bud. Hell, maybe y'all can fill me in whenever I drop the link tonight. But anyway, y'all already know how I feel about this shit. And for the record, to me, this is just my personal opinion. There is absolutely nothing wrong with me or you as another content creator, or hell, as a real boxing fan, for saying, look, I rock with Terence Bud Crawford. Y'all know I do. I've been labeled the number motherfucking 1 Bud buddy. I'm the franchise champion. Shout out to my nigga Q, my favorite Earl Spence fan. Shout out to my brother in real life, the General Big Fish. They deem me as the motherfucking franchise champion because I wrote the Bible for half of you motherfuckers, for a lot of you niggas. I got 19-part series, which is the best series on YouTube, that here's proof that Earl Spence is still ducking Terence Bud Crawford. So y'all niggas can't never question my fandom for Terence Crawford. Y'all can't say shit, because I'm one of the very few niggas who would hold Terence Bud Crawford accountable on YouTube. They're speaking from the other side of things, opposed to the motherfucking Earl sexuals and the clickbaiters, right? So y'all know how I get down, right? And that's for everybody that's new to the channel. Full disclaimer. But if you're asking me for my honest opinion, I feel like Bud should have did this shit a long fucking time ago. He should have did this shit a long time ago, because I was the dude on YouTube saying that Terence Bud Crawford needed to be more vocal. I was the dude on YouTube saying that Bud needed to start shutting down all of these rumors, all of these false allegations coming from these goofy ass channels on the PBC payroll. I was the nigga waving that fucking red flag. I was the nigga on the motherfucking front line. I had Bud buddies coming at me saying, nah, you Thriller, you tripping. You being too hard. Bud ain't got to do shit. Bud ain't got to promote himself. I'm like, nah, fuck that. Bud need to do something. He need to say something, because this shit is just getting out of hand. So I'm just saying all that to say, thank you for finally showing up to the party, Terence Bud Crawford. I mean, let me give you, my favorite fighter in the motherfucking sport of boxing, a round of applause. A round of applause. But one thing I have noticed, and for the record, I don't listen to a lot of niggas, right? Because some of you niggas are some of the biggest motherfucking hypocrites on YouTube. I mean, it's really sickening. The shit makes me sick to my stomach listening to the Terence Crawford side and the Earl Spence side. I'm gonna keep it a buck, because I hear a lot of you niggas on YouTube who call themselves going to bat for Terence Bud Crawford, right? But some of you niggas like the selective politic. And what I mean by that is this. Some of you niggas like to be picky and choosy with your criticism for some of these motherfucking Earl sexuals with these big ass channels, just because you cool with them or you know them personally, as if I can give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of that. We're not talking about these niggas' personal lives. We are going at a motherfucking point. Case in point, Terence Bud Crawford, the way that he gets shitted on every motherfucking day, the way that they clickbait on this nigga every motherfucking day, the way that they make up lies and narratives and bring up bullshit, just throwing shit and hoping that it stick on the wall. That's the shit that we talking about. We don't give a fuck about none of this shit. You understand what I'm saying? And I didn't fucking stutter. So let me be very motherfucking clear. I don't respect any of you niggas, and I repeat, any of you niggas who be running around this bitch on YouTube, picking and choosing, you know, with your selective politics with certain niggas just because you're cool. Like, what part of the game is that shit? When did it become cool? Everybody in the wolf pack, make sure I hit that like button. I got 60 people in here. Let me check on my likes. With 37 likes, that means I got over 30 or 40 some people in this bitch just watching. I got over 30 or 40 some people just hating. I mean, I got over 40 motherfucking haters. Do you niggas hate E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso? I've been gone for about, it feel like 2 months. I know y'all miss me because I damn sure miss y'all. So can y'all put some motherfucking respect on my goddamn like button? Help the algorithms grow. Help the channel grow. But back to what I was saying. Jeez Louise. When did it become cool not to hold your partner accountable for clickbaiting and lying on not only Terence Bud Crawford, but hell, in anything in life? Wait. Say it with me. I will fucking wait. Because to me, That's whole shit. You niggas not keeping the same motherfucking energy. So I don't want to hear some of you niggas getting on one faction of the Earl sexuals and all these niggas that lie and clickbait on Terence Bud Crawford just because you don't like them. And then you turn around and give these other motherfuckers who are the absolute worst at it a pass just because you cool with them. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I mean, you can't give 5 Earl sexuals who be lying, who be shitting on Bud, going on Twitter in his ats, in his mentions, trying to bait the nigga into saying something back to him. So see if he'll take the bait. And he took the bait last night. Yes, he did. The man is human. I'm not absolving Terence Bud Crawford for criticism. I think what he said was a little harsh, but God damn it, what he said was what he said. And he's standing on that shit. He didn't delete the shit. It's still up on his Twitter. Shout out to my nigga D Young for confirming that for me, right? So he's standing on what he's saying. But back to you motherfucking hypocrites coming from the Terence Crawford side, because a lot of you niggas like to select the politic, and I don't respect it. Because if you got 5 motherfucking Earl sexuals, all lying, all clickbaiting, all shitting on the greatness of a Terence Bud Crawford, a future Hall of Famer, pound for pound king, the illest nigga in Nebraska. Is you the illest nigga in Nebraska? Is you body nigga? Yes, he is like that. We've heard the stories from B-Hop. We've heard the stories from K. Diddy. Shout out to Kenny Porter with his hating ass. We heard the stories from Sean Porter. We seen how he pulled up on Earl. We seen how he not seen, but allegedly, we heard about him pulling up on a couple other YouTubers who used to shit on him all the time, right? And we know how that shit went. The nigga done changed his whole tune now. He done changed his whole tune. But shout out to him. So we know how the boogeyman get down. So if it's 5 motherfucking Earl sexuals, I'm just throwing a ballpark number out there because believe you me, it's way more. And I repeat, way more of them motherfuckers than us, quote unquote, bud buddies, as y'all love to call us. And I'm the franchise champ. I wear it. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? I rep for Terence Crawford. I rep for Team Crawford. I do. I fuck with Bud because he moves like a champion. He don't go around here doing all this little fuck shit. He don't do all this old ducking shit and saying this and saying that and contradicting himself. Yeah, well, I'll take that back. He do contradict himself from time to time. But for the most part, we know why he was doing that, because Errol Spence started this fugazi ass shit with this mysterious plan ever since Jeff Horn got his ass kicked by Terence Bud Crawford. But back to what I was saying. If it's 5 motherfucking Earl sexuals shitting on Bud, I don't want you to just call out 3 of them because you got a relationship with 2 of these motherfuckers. No, that ain't how the game go. Now, y'all already know if you're in the chat. And shout out to my nigga IOTBA. Y'all know that's my dog. IOTBA done put me down with some of the niggas I would never even know. He let me, I spoke to B-Hop because of IOTBA, right? Y'all see the drop in the intro of my motherfucking video, right? He connected me with Blair the Fair Cops. Woo! Shout out to Business Blair. I appreciate everything, and I repeat everything that IOTBA has done for me at this point in my motherfucking YouTube career. He didn't have to do the shit. He just willingly did it, and I appreciate it, but that don't stop the shit that we got going on as far as this Earl Spence and Terence Crawford situation, because y'all know whenever me and IO lock up, nigga, we lock up. Like, it ain't no backing down. It's 2 alpha males. He gonna say what the fuck he gotta say. I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and we keep it moving. It's only entertainment. So I say all that to say, if this is your partners, if these niggas are really your guys, the way that you claiming that these niggas are your guys, then you should be able to come up to this nigga and say, hey, bro, I disagree with you on this point because we only talking about sports. And if a nigga get in his motherfucking feelings, then so be it, nigga. We wasn't really tight like that any fucking way, right? So I want y'all to just to go back and listen to whenever me and IO be going at it. Or hell, I do you one better. What about me and General Big Fish? That is my motherfucking brother in real life. Shout out to the General Big Fish. And I know it's a lot of niggas in the chat that used to hate General Big Fish guts because he's a true aerosexual. And I have no problem with calling him that. And guess what? In turn, he calls me a fucking bud buddy. We don't get in our feelings. And believe you me, we debate online and we debate offline. Half of our debates, y'all motherfuckers don't even hear. Same goes for IO. And we don't take the shit personal, but we hold each other accountable. If I don't agree with some bullshit that IO and General Big Fish, and hell, even Q, shout out to the BFB Master Q, who is an Earl Spence fan as well, I'm going to call them out on it. And they're going to call me out on some bullshit that I'm saying if they feel like they disagree with what I'm saying in regards to a Terence Bud Crawford. It's the way of the world. It makes for great entertainment. I mean, if we were all saying the same shit, then this shit'll be boring. We might as well just all log off because I don't want everybody to agree with me. I really don't. I like conflict. I love confrontation. I love to debate. I do this shit in my sleep. I'm the type of nigga that'll go to the barbershop and debate any motherfucking body 1 on 10. I don't give a fuck. I'm one of them type of niggas, right? That's just the way I'm built. That's my pleasure in my pop's voice. But a lot of you niggas with this old selective politicking, but then you want to get on the Earl sexuals with that ain't got channels, but the niggas with channels, you don't want to say nothing about them because you're cool. I don't respect none of you niggas, bro. But then you want to send shots at certain niggas, and I'm just like, well, wait a minute. You're supposed to be cool with this nigga, right? But you send shots at, which is cool. He can handle himself. Shout out to my nigga IO. But then when you got this other nigga saying shit that's worse than what IO saying about Terence Crawford, you don't want to say shit. And I ain't rocking with that. So it is what it is. But that's my take on this shit. It is what it is. If you get in your feelings, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. I'm not born no motherfucker on YouTube. None of you. Y'all know how I play. You see my motherfucking name. It is what it is. If the shoe fits, wear it. But a lot of you niggas are hypocrites, acting like y'all real fans of Terence Crawford, but then you turn around as selective politicking, acting like you don't see what these other hoe ass niggas doing just because they your partners. Fuck all that. If they your partners, you should be able to debate them niggas. And at the end of the motherfucking debate, you should be able to shake their hand and say, hey man, on to the next one. We cool, we good. I bet. Fuck it. It's on to the next one. And that's where I'm at with this shit. But shout out to Terence Crawford, and make sure y'all hit my goddamn like button. Y'all not putting no respect on my like button. I got 75 people in this bitch with 58 likes. I mean, goddamn. What more do you want from me? Can everybody in the chat that hasn't hit the fucking like button, please do
Come over
this.
here and see what I'm doing. Stand and watch what I'm doing. Make love. Push. You got to push. You want to push. You push it out of there. You can do it.
I'm saying, holla at them, boo.
Nigga be all on live, have y'all laughing and shit. You don't even want to spend $9. You don't want to buy one song for $128. Get the fuck right now. But you always want to come on my live and look at me. But you always want, but you can't spend $1.50 on a song.
I'm saying, man, can y'all please hit my like button? And if you want to donate to the channel, y'all see it. The Black Picasso 209 is the Cash App. The super chat button is always open for availability. If anybody want to, feel free to donate. And if you want to join the Wolf Pack, the link is pinned up in the chat. If you want to get early access to Part 20, the best series on YouTube, is coming. It's just not it's really not a need for it right now because new information hasn't been presented yet in my general Big Fish voice. But believe you me, once some new information is presented, your boy E Thriller, aka Goat Thriller, is going to be all over that shit. And Part 20 is going to be better than all the other 19 parts. You can bet your bottom dollar on that shit. But back to what I was saying. Shout out to Bud for finally addressing the bullshit. I hope he continues to call these niggas out, but maybe, just maybe, that'll help alleviate some of the bullshit that we see on Facebook, on Twitter, and on YouTube each and every day. But I'm going to take it a step further with Terence Crawford. I think, in my personal opinion, my brother, you need to start showing more love to the people that support you. And it's not a lot of people that support you on YouTube. I really hate to say that. It's a lot. You got a lot of hate. You got a lot of haters. You get a lot of hate, a lot of unnecessary hate. But for the ones that support you, my nigga, you need to start reaching out to these channels. Even if they fuck with me, if I don't fuck with them, I don't care. But I feel like it would be a smart business move for you and your team to start ingratiating yourselves with niggas that fuck with you. And I'm going to drop some names, even if they fuck with me, or if I don't fuck with them, fuck it. I ain't no hater. Coach Malachi, New Media Today USA, True Media Today USA. Shout out to Coach. He's a channel that's been fucking with Bud from day one. Go show him some love. Or what about Bushido? Go show him some love. What about motherfucking World Combat Sports? Go. It's a lot of niggas. Mark Nash. Well, let me take that back. It's not a lot. I can say maybe on two hands, right? But it's a lot of niggas that rock with Bud. And Bud, my nigga, you and your team need to start getting down. Like, this shit can help not only boost you and promote your brand, but it's gonna help them niggas as well. Because you get a lot of hate, my nigga, and I think you can kind of, you know what I'm saying, kind of offset that shit, to say the least, if you start rocking with the channels that rock with you, bro. I think that shit would be, it will work wonders for your brand. I'm not saying that you have to do it. I'm just saying I think it will be wise for you to do it. At least that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna support the motherfuckers that support me. If you rock with me, cool. If not, fuck it. It is what it is. But whenever you go on these niggas' channels or shout these niggas out the kind of the way that you did the other day, now I'm not knocking you for it, because I get it. You've been taking this shit for the last 5 years. I understand it. But you giving them niggas shine where they really don't even need the shine. You need to give the niggas that the shine that really fuck with you, like they really rocks with you wholeheartedly. They not doing it for cash apps. They not doing it for likes. They not doing it for views. They just doing this shit because this is truly how they feel about the situation between you and Earl Spence Jr. It is what it is, right? So that's my only criticism of Bud. I have 2 of them. I feel like he should support the channels that support him more. And then I feel like he should have did this shit a long time ago. But as far as that, that's all I got to say. Let me read some of these comments. I'm going to try to read as much as I can. But if I can't, I hope y'all feel me, man, because I'm back. I'm a little rusty in this bitch. My shit is lagging. So back to the comments I go. Let's see if I, let me see if I still know how to do this shit. Hold on, y'all. Let me scroll to the top. Let me scroll to the top. Let me see, man. Hold on, y'all. Y'all bear with me. Hold on. It say I got about to Ramadan. Damn, how many comments I got? I got a lot of comments in this bitch. Hold on, y'all. All right, let me start from the top. Shout out to my new member, man. Somebody who always support my channel. Somebody who always donates. He pull up when I go live playing a video game. He pull up when I go live in the morning. He pull up when I go live late at night. Shout out to one of my guys, Mr. Gumbo, aka Hot Grease, for becoming a member of the Wolf Pack, an official member. Hey, man, I appreciate it. And for the record, if you want to join, it's $4.99 a month. You can cancel at any time, and you're going to get exclusive access to the best series on YouTube, because I know y'all noticed all 19 parts ain't out there. I only got part 19 out there for the moment. But in a minute, maybe at the end of the show, I'm going to take that shit down and put it back behind a goddamn paywall. Can y'all support me? Because it take a lot of motherfucking time and energy and effort to research and receipts and come with all these facts and paint these pictures so goddamn vividly. Y'all got to start appreciating this shit, man. But shout out to Mr. Gumbo for showing your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, aka Goat Thriller, some motherfucking love. And you already know I gotta hit you. Hit it. Where my clip at, man? Where is it?
Look at the white shoes. Look at the white shoes. Break it down. In the house. In your mouth. Watch your mouth. Without a doubt. Suck it on down. Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth. Shout out to Mr. Gumbo, and stop the presses. Stop the motherfucking presses. Shout out to one of my day ones. I mean, this dude was around when I only had 10 people watching me, 5 people watching me, when I had just really started being consistent on YouTube. Shout out to my guy, D-Town motherfucking Blaster, for that super chat, not super chat, but cash out. Pardon me, y'all, I'm rusty. Donation, man. He said Picasso Gang Original. You motherfucking right. And I already know what you want to see. Here it is.
Y'all gotta hype my man up. Hype him
Hey, hustle man. The damn dog ain't doing nothing, man.
Hey, man, hold on. Stop the presses. Stop the motherfucking presses once again. I just got a notification, and it's always great when I get notifications, especially when it's coming from my guy. Once again, the unbiased Brim Reaper, man. Shout out to my motherfucking brother, man. Make sure y'all go sub up to the Brim Reaper, man. He be dropping content. I'm pretty certain, I mean, the last conversation we had, he said he was about to start going live. So, I mean, I don't know if he wanted me to put that out there, but just make sure y'all go sub up to my bro. Tell him that E Thriller, aka the Goat Thriller, sent you. And yeah, I appreciate that super chat, man. And you already know I got to get you right too, man.
in the house. Ooh, out, ooh. Watch your mouth.
And also, stop the presses. Stop the motherfucking presses. Shout out to my guy, Mr. Gumbo, aka Hot Grease, for that $50 super chat donation. He said, all day, Thriller. Oh my God. Becky, look at her butt. Tucci. Hey, man, I really appreciate your love. I really appreciate your support. And hey, whenever you donate that much, you get 3 clips, my brother. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hey, man, stop the presses. Stop the motherfucking presses once again. Shout out to one of my day ones, LaRun, for that cash app donation. Hey, man, I appreciate your love and support, and you already know how we play, man. I appreciate you for putting some respect on that goddamn cash app button. Hit it.
RESPECT. Find out what it means to me. RESPECT. Take care of TCB. Oh!
Suck it to me, 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 suck it to me.
Respect.
Hey man, stop the presses. Stop the presses, boy. Y'all are showing up and showing out for your boy Thriller. Hey, man, maybe I need to stay gone for about 2, 3, 4 more weeks. When y'all donate to the channel like this, because you're making a brother feel loved. You're making a brother feel so appreciated. Shout out to my guy, Herbie Weaver, for that super chat donation. Hey, man, you one of my day ones, too. I appreciate you, my brother. Hey, I'm running out of clips, but you know what? I got you. Hold on. Let me find you something. My brother. Hit it.
But we got a 10-mile lake out back. Call it Lake Barnell. Yes, catfish are delicious.
See, I take that, cast that reel, take it out back, man. Bread, diet, lay it to the side, red beans and gravy. I ain't too lazy. Shout out to my nigga D Young for that cash app donation. I appreciate you, fam, because you was really the nigga that hit me up, you and Brim, with this tweet, because I had no idea that the boogeyman, aka the pound for pound king, had said what he said. Hey, man, I got to get you right. I'm running out of clips, but let me find you something too, D. Hit it.
Jerome's in the house. I say Jerome's in the house. Ooh, out, ooh. Watch your mouth.
Damn. Look at this shit. James Russell, you hustling son of a bitch. Shout out to my nigga D Young, man. And can y'all please hit my like button? I still need my likes. I love the money. I truly appreciate it. But I also appreciate y'all hitting the goddamn like button. Can y'all please hit the like button? Let me scroll back up, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Hold on. Oh, it's going to take me some time. Man. I'm going to drop the link once I get my likes up, man. Can y'all get my likes up to 100? And I'm going to drop the link. Can y'all please get my likes up? Pretty please. I don't want to hurt nobody. I ain't did nothing. Can y'all please hit my like button? Pretty please. Hit my like button. Let me lower my tone. All right, back to the comments I go. Let me see, man. Hold on. What up to my guy, Frenchie Capone, in the building? He said, what's good, E3? What's popping? Shout out to my guy, Mr. 214. I'm on that bullshit again. Shout out to my nigga IOTBA Boxing Talk is in the building with his guy E3, aka the Black Picasso. How are you, kind sir? What's popping? What up to my guy Byron Bradley? Hey, I see you. Hey, man, and hey, this is one of my dudes that rock with my channel. You know, we used to go at it all the time in my comment section. And he rock with Earl Spence. And I don't give, see, y'all know how I play. I don't give a fuck about who you like. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to Byron, man. I see you in this bitch, boy. I appreciate it. Hold on, y'all. I just got another notification. Hey, man, shout out to my brother, the General Big Fish, for that Cash App donation. He said, ice pick me, please. Hey, man, you already know how we play. Y'all gotta hype my man up. Hype him up.
Hey, hustle man. The damn dog ain't doing nothing, man.
Appreciate that, General Big Fish. Hey, man, shout out to Just the Guy. Shout out to the 402, man, the blast to stand up. He said, one love. What's popping? How are you, kind sir? Shout out to my guy, X-Man. Skulo, I hope I'm saying your first name right, bro. Shout out to the X-Man, man. What's popping? He said, salute to the E3 and the Wolfpack. What up to my guy, the unbiased Brim Reaper? Get them likes up. Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man. They still not at 100, but we gonna get there. What up to Damn 12? He said, Bud, and shook up the entire boxing YouTube community. As always, that's a fact. Let me like that comment. Shout out to my brother, man. True Gritter 402 in the building. Another one of my day ones. Another one of my guys who always support my channel. Another one of my guys who constant support has never wavered one fucking bit. He done been with me through thick and thin. When all them other hoe ass niggas left, all them other hoe ass niggas was biting, all them other hoe ass niggas took shots. My nigga True Gritter 402 stayed 10 toes down. And just for that, you already know you ain't got to donate nothing because you always donate me something. I got to get you right, bro. Here it is. And that's for my nigga True. Shout out to my guys from the Blaster again, man. What up, LaRon? Again, I appreciate that cash out, my brother. What up to my boy Joe Cool? Where you been at, boy? Well, I guess I need to be asking myself that because I ain't been around. What's popping, my nigga? What's popping, my guy? Let me see, man. Shout out to the General once again. Who haven't I got? Matter of fact, let me check on my like button. My like's still not adding up. I need 7 more likes, ladies and gents, and I'm going to drop the link. Y'all want to come on and rock? Get them likes up. I know it's somebody in this bitch eavesdropping. I know it's somebody that hate my guests in this bitch just watching. Won't drop a comment. Don't want to click on the link. Don't want to hit the like button or the dislike button. Shout out to all you hoe ass niggas. I really appreciate y'all for the watch hours. I really do. Let me see. Shout out to my brother, the Boxing Nerd 101 from Canada. He said, what's good, E3? You've been gone too long. Facts. Big facts. I totally agree, my brother. I totally agree. What up to my nigga Bleak? He said, E to the 3. What's up, though? Salute to everybody watching. Like and subscribe. What's up, my guy? It's popping, Bleak. Let me see, man. I ain't never seen you before. He said, all hell, Luton. I don't know how to say your name. He said, Bud rather fight YouTubers than Earl Spence. Oh, yeah, okay. So you're Earl Spence fan. Okay, I see how you coming already. I appreciate you for stopping by. Let me see, man. True said, fuck them niggas. Hey, facts. Big facts. What up to another one of my day ones, man? WJ Luckett in the building with the Wolfpack. He said, salute Thriller in the Wolfpack. Hell no. Bud ain't wrong for going in on these clowns. Absolutely. You're absolutely correct in my Floyd Money Mayweather voice. Absolutely correct, my brother. I totally agree. It's been a long time coming. A long time coming. Shout out to Terence Bud Crawford. Let's see what he's saying. He said Bud Crawford was trying to fight Art-Man Boxing too. I don't even know who that is, bro. But shout out to you. Let me see. What up to Toby Barlett, one of my guys from across the pond. He said, one love, Thriller and the Wolfpack. Hey, man, I appreciate it. This is another one of my day ones, man. Shout out to my guy. Thank you for Paris, right? Perry? If I'm not mistaken, drop some in the chat. Hold on, y'all. Stop the presses. Stop the motherfucking presses. Shout out to my guy, World Combat Sports, for the cash app donation. And also, hold on, I just got another one. Shout out to my guy, Rob Jones, for that cash app donation. He said, "For what up, boy? Boy, where you been? Man, I've been sick, bro. I've been lounging. I've been watching the NBA, spending time with my fam, working out, trying to work out, but I've been sick. But, you know, I don't like to tell niggas when I'm sick. I don't want niggas to throw a pity party for me. I'm like Kobe. I play hurt. But, you know, I just took a break. I just needed a little break. But, hey, man, shout out to World Combat Sports. Shout out to Rob Jones. I got to get y'all some clips. God damn it. I'm running out of shit, y'all. I'm running out of shit. But you know what? Hold on, y'all. I think I got something for y'all. Let me hit y'all with some new shit. Hey, man, shout out to that nigga Tommy Strong, man. Rest in peace to Tommy Strong. And also, I got to give you a clip too, man. God damn it. I'm running out of shit. So let me go with my boy, Io, man.
So, a lot of these niggas be out here biting on my nigga E-Thriller shit. A lot of these niggas be scared to debate my nigga E-Thriller. They be in the backgrounds lurking and shit. These copycat ass niggas. I be seeing all you niggas out here with y'all Rudy Poo face ass. Can't stand you, nigga. Be original, lame ass niggas. What's wrong with niggas? Copycat. Hey, I want to be like him. Sometimes I dream that he like E-Thriller. If I could be like E-Thriller, I want to be like it. If I E-Thriller face ass nigga. Get your own style, nigga. Sometimes I dream that he like E-Thriller. If I could be like E-Thriller, I be seeing all these lame ass niggas out. Yeah, I see you, nigga. Sometimes I dream that he like E-Thriller. If I could be like E-Thriller, I wanna be like E-Thriller. Face ass niggas.
Yeah, and hey, stop the presses. Shout out to my guy. This is Rob. My bad. I apologize. This is Rob. It was another one of my day ones. He sent me another cash app donation. I appreciate it, my brother. And y'all already know I got to get you right too. God damn it, man. I'm running out of clips. I am running out of clips. So I got to hit you with one that I already had, bro. I think so. But matter of fact, fuck it.
Take your rose in the air. Watch your mouth. Without a doubt. Jumping on the ground.
Hold on, man. Shout out to my nigga Q. He said he just sent me a super chat. Hold on, man. Let me check, fam. Hold on, bro. My apologies. Sometimes I don't get my notifications. Let me scroll down. Shout out to my nigga Q, man. I'm gonna take your word for it, my brother. Let me see. I'm trying to find it. Hold on, Q. I see Herbies. Okay, there you go. Shout out to my favorite Earl Spence fan in the motherfucking world. This man keeps it 100 no matter what, man. Quentin Brantley, a.k.a. the BLB Master Q, a.k.a. the creator of the Bud for Buddies list. He said, "You cooking, my brother. I'm going to need a Brimley." Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. And y'all already know I got to get you right. I got to get you right.
Is that Stephen Brimley?
Let me finish speaking,
no,
please.
Nigga, shut your whole ass up.
No, I'm not a hoe, man. Don't talk to me like that, bro. I'm having a conversation with you.
Nigga.
Shut the fuck up for a fucking second. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, let me finish speaking, please. Shout out to my nigga Brim Reaper, man. Hold on, y'all. Let me go back up to the top, man. As a matter of fact, let me check my likes. Okay, I finally y'all niggas finally put some respect in my like button. It took goddamn 39 minutes, but sheesh, I appreciate it. Shout out to my nigga Brim, man. Hold on, y'all. God damn it. What was I about to do? Hold on, y'all. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be scrolling up. Hold on. Let me go back up to the top because I don't want to miss nobody, man, before I drop this motherfucking link. Let me see. I don't want to be rude because I've been gone a minute. So I think I owe it to y'all. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me scroll up. Where was I? Okay, I think that's where I left off. What up to Backyard Prophet? He said Team Crawford is giving out free smoke already, man. Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, man, you're more than welcome to click on this link and come on and rock, man. But the panel, matter of fact, let me go over the panel rules or the etiquette. Panel etiquette. Please turn your goddamn camera on before you click the link. That way I can verify who you are, because I had somebody come on last week. I ain't gonna say no names, but it was some fugazi ass shit. I don't know what that shit was about. So I'm about to start going back to being strict on this shit. So whenever you click on my link, turn your camera on, mute your audio. I will introduce you properly. You are going to have 2 minutes to pop your shit. Uninterrupted time. You can say whatever the fuck you want to gotta say. You can call me an idiot or moron or goddamn Neanderthal for all I care. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna say shit. And then we're gonna move along and go to the next person and do the same thing all across the board. That's if it's a big panel. If it's a big panel, you got 2 minutes to pop your shit. Please do not come on dominating the fucking panel. Everybody wants to make their points. If you do that, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just going to kick niggas off. I'm not going to waste my time in 2023. I'm not playing with none of you niggas no more. So I'm just letting you know the rules and the expectations. So if you come on doing some shit that I told you not to do, and if you see that you're not on the fucking screen no more, you already know what time it is. I'm going to say that one time and one time only. Shout out to my nigga Strada. He said the easy rule. Oh, yeah. Don't even get me started on Earl Spence. I don't even want to talk about Earl. Don't get me started on Earl Spence, who's supposed to be dropping his belt so Jerron Boots Ennis can get it. You fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I knew that shit was going to happen, though. We knew Earl wasn't going to fight, bud. We knew this. I've been telling you niggas for how long? I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but it is what it is. Yeah, man. Shout out to the 402 once again, man. Some of my biggest supporters, for sure. Shout out to my nigga True Gritter. What up to Bruce, Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and Maury says, salute, brother, the Black Picasso. How are you, kind sir? I appreciate it, my brother. I appreciate it. Let me see, man. What up? This is Robbie. Said that's what make it interesting. Yes, sir. Yeah, if everybody was agreeing and saying the same shit, this shit would be, boy, I wouldn't even do this shit. I do this shit just so a motherfucker can disagree with me. Now, that's not to say I don't believe what I'm saying, because I believe everything I say. I really do. But, hey, at the end of the day, I don't want a nigga to agree with me. Makes for a better show. In my personal opinion. Hold on, y'all. Shout out to my nigga ASAP, 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 ASAP. Shout out to my nigga ASAP, man. Low Dog in the building with E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso and the Woodpack. I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you. Hey, man. Shout out to my brother, General Big Fish. He just said, hey man, I appreciate that super chat again. Well, not super chat, but cash out. He said, I want to be like E3, please. Hey man, you want to hear that shit again, General? Do you want to hear that shit again? You know what? I got a better one for you, bro. I got a better one for you. I'm gonna play that and play this one. Let's go.
Silent night, holy night. All is come.
Say that shit out, yo.
All is bright.
Yeah. And Fish, you already know, man.
So, a lot of these niggas be out here biting on my nigga E Thriller shit. A lot of these niggas be scared to debate my nigga E Thriller. They be in the backgrounds lurking and shit. These copycat ass niggas. I be seeing all you niggas out here with y'all Rudy Poo face ass. Can't stand you, nigga. Be original, lame ass niggas. What's wrong with niggas? Copycat. Hey, I want to be like him. Sometimes I dream that he like E Thriller. If I could be like E Thriller, I want to be like it. If I E Thriller face ass nigga, get your own style, nigga. Sometimes I dream that he like E Thriller. If I could be like E Thriller, I be seeing all these lame ass niggas out. Yeah, I see you, nigga. Sometimes I dream that he like E Thriller. If I could be like E Thriller, I wanna be like E Thriller. Face ass niggas.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all my clones. Shout out to all my stands, man. I appreciate y'all niggas too with your biting asses. Yeah, man. Shout out to my nigga Bleak. He said, shout out to K Diddy with his hating ass. That's hella funny. Hell yeah, man. That nigga be hating like a motherfucker. So that leads me to believe that Bud really was trying to put that nigga in the motherfucking ankle plex or the ankle lock. Cause we know Bud wrestle and shit. So he was probably gonna put him in like a crippler crossface or some shit. We never know what this man is capable of. I think he can. I ain't gonna go that far because y'all niggas gonna say I'm being the Bud buddy. I get it. So I'm gonna just leave that part alone. Shout out to Bleed, man. Let me see. Who haven't I got? I gotta get my members though. He said, fuck that pedo. What you talking about, bro? He said, he's not. Oh, I don't even know what you talking about, bro. What up to my nigga Latch Puma Skills from the DMV? I appreciate you, my brother. Another one of my day ones. He said, salute E3 in the Woodpack. Salute. What's popping, fam? Shout out to Knuckles, man. Excuse me. I'm still sick, y'all. Yeah, man. Hit that like button. All right, man. I'm about to go ahead and drop the link. I think I got pretty much everybody that I can get, because if I read all these damn comments, I ain't gonna never be able to drop the link. You feel what I'm saying? And I know y'all want to hear from my niggas, General Big Fish, IOQ, Brimley, and all the niggas that come on, D Young. So let me go ahead and drop this motherfucking link. Let me see. The link is now pinned in the chat. Don't you all click at once. Remember, panel etiquette. Panel etiquette. Pretty please. Pretty please. Let me read some more of these comments. Shout out to my nigga LAB. He said, what's good with it, family? What's popping, fam? I appreciate you for tapping in with your boy E Thriller, man. What's popping, fam? Let me see. Who haven't I got? Yeah, man, I'm one of the only niggas on YouTube that'll read his comments. You know, you ain't got to send me a super chat to read your shit. I'm for the people. That's what I do. I see you, nerd. Turn on your cam, Ayo, just real quick, bro, so I can make sure ain't nobody on no funny shit. All right, I got you, fam. All right, let me see. He says he gonna let him. Yeah, okay. All right, man. Let me go ahead and go out to Boxing Nerd 101. You're live on the chat with a motherfucking wolf pack and Goat Thriller. Holla at me. How are you, bro?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
Hey, man, I can't complain, man. I'm feeling a little bit better. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Feel a little bit better, man. My Lakers made a couple of trades. You know what I'm saying? So I got a little pep in my step. Well, how are you?
I'm not too bad. I just hope AD can stay healthy. That's all.
Hey, man, and LeBron.
No, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So happy to see you back on, man. The number one aerosexual killer.
Hey, man, I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, man. But it's crazy what I had to. I talked to you about it earlier. I think it was either today or the day before.
Yeah, you sent it to me. Yeah, yep.
Yeah. I didn't like it, but like, after hearing what you had to say about him addressing it, yeah, it's been well overdue.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is, I'm not gonna spew any names, but the guy that begins with an F, his channel begins with F. He's showing fake love, saying, "Oh, I wish you the best this and the third." I'm just like, no, you don't. All you do.
Yeah, I'm not with the fake fuck shit. So I'm with Bud on there. Like, nigga, how the fuck you showing me love? But you shit on me all day, every day. But go ahead.
Exactly. He said it like 2 hours after bashing him again with another live. I'm just like, the entire live he's calling him a duck and whatever. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah. And for the record, like I stated at the beginning of the show, I don't know if you heard it all, but you can say their names just for the sake of this show. Just because Bud added them niggas. If you want to say their names and fill me in, because I see you, Brim. I don't watch them niggas channels, so maybe y'all can fill me in on what's going on with that. So go ahead, Boxing Nerd.
Yeah, no, Fanon doesn't really be knowing what he's doing. Like, he just be talking just for the sake of talking. Like, I don't think he really knows anything. He just makes stuff up from his house. He doesn't leave his house. Okay. I'm sure he Uber Eats groceries too. He doesn't leave his house ever. Like, that guy doesn't see the light of day. Like, he's just makes stuff up just to get views and whatever. But yeah, I don't really take into heed what he says. But whatever Crawford is. He's that guy. So like, you cross him, whatever they were saying, for as long as they were saying it, it had to be annoying as heck. Because I wouldn't have stayed as silent as Bud did for all those years. So yeah, I'm glad he finally released what he had to say. So that's about it, man.
Yeah, for sure. Already, Boxing Nerd, is there all you got to say before I pass the mic to Ayo?
Yeah, man. Just happy to see you back, man. Don't stay away so long,
man. I ain't going nowhere, man. You know what I'm saying? I just had to take a little break.
No, I got you.
Load management.
Yes, sir.
I roll my ankle a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Anyway, that's how we get the championship.
Yeah. All right, man. Going out to my dog, IOTBA Boxing Talk. Make sure y'all go sub up to IOTBA and the Spit Bucket podcast, YouTube channel, and group. Shout out to Ayo. You're live on the chat with the Woodpack. Holla at me, bro. What's poppin'?
Hey, man, shout out to my dog, man. Goat Thriller, the Black Picasso in this motherfucker. motherfucker. Hey, E3,
Yeah.
boy, you cooking like a motherfucker
Thank you.
tonight,
Appreciate it.
Say,
Appreciate
shout
it.
out to my nigga E3, go thriller the Black Picasso in this motherfucker. Salute to the entire wolf pack. Shout out to everybody that's on the panel right now. Shout out to my right brother Q. Shout out to Steve Brim. Shout out to my dog Boxing Nerd, you know, and like salute to everybody in the chat, right?
Yeah.
So E3, can you put up that what Crawford tweeted out for me, please, sir?
Oh, absolutely. This one or the other one?
No, that one right there.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Ain't no need to mention no names, but he say y'all both some hoes, and they mamas should have swallowed them both. Right? Man, that's the weakest shit I ever heard in my life, fam.
Okay.
That's the weakest, corniest shit I ever heard in my life. And for any nigga out here to stand on that shit, you niggas is corny to me too, right? Because that nigga said they some hoes and they mama should have swallowed them. How Terence Crawford even know these dudes' mamas living still? How low is it to go? Because I'm going to be honest. I done listened to both of them guys. Do they critique Terence Crawford or do, you know, absolutely. Is that do they tend to lean more towards Earl Spence and they beliefs? Absolutely. But they have never criticized this dude where they told him or said something as vulgar as he stated on this tweet. I hope they mama should have swallowed them both. That is real classless of Terence Crawford. And it's disturbing too, right? Because everybody talk about how Terence Crawford, this good old guy. Everybody try to put this image out about Terence Crawford being this good old guy. Well, would a good old guy say they mama should have swallowed them both? How the fuck he don't know if they mamas still living or not? How classless is fucking that to say because his fucking earth-sized ego can't take the fucking criticism coming his way? Terence Crawford cried for fucking years to get that fight. And whether he got criticized unjustly or justly, who gives a fuck? When the opportunity was right fucking there for him to take that fucking Earl Spence fight, he dropped the goddamn ball. And you know what happened to him? He got criticism out of this world because everybody finally seen that Terence Crawford was the fucking liar. Because when the fight was right there, what did he do once again? He fucking ran and took something else, and then they tried to put that fucking narrative, oh, Crawford take $10 million. But like, when you talk about respect, this dude always talking about nobody don't respect me. Why should anybody respect you right now, Terence Crawford, for saying them two dudes' mamas should have swallowed them both? Because the critique that I done heard of them, I've never heard them be as vulgar or say anything like that. Even me. I criticize Terence Crawford hard. You ain't never heard me call Terence Crawford out of his name where I call him a bitch or a hoe or he a pussy or all that other shit. You heard me say he has a brain size of a fucking mustard seed or he has an earth size fucking ego. That's what you hear Mr. TBA say. You don't hear me going below the belt or taking shots at Terence Crawford or him or his family or saying something about his mama, because that's something you don't do. Now,
that's
why
a fact, yo. I've never heard you. You know, we disagree. I've never heard you say none of that. You're right. That's a fact.
And I want to know when all these fucking dudes who like to lick the sweat from Terence Crawford balls gonna hold this nigga accountable for saying that weak ass shit, because he's a crybaby. He is a sometime, and sometime I'm in my feelings face ass, because he's getting all this well-deserved criticism. All right, E3.
That's all you got to say, Ayo?
Yeah.
Okay, then. All right, man. All right, man. Going out to my favorite Earl Spence fan, the BFB Master Q. You're live on the chat. The Wolfpack. Howdy, fam.
Man, what's good with it, E3? Man, you cooking tonight, my brother.
Hey, I appreciate it, my brother. And also, thank you for that super chat donation, my brother. Appreciate it.
Oh no, no problem, no problem, no problem. Hey man, on this topic right here, bro.
Mm.
To me, I feel like Bud need a PR, man. With all that money that you done made, man,
Mm.
you ought to be able to hire somebody to where you're gonna tweet something out that's not gonna backdoor and make you look like you just super sensitive off of criticism to the point to where if motherfuckers didn't know who Fanon was or Boxing Ego was before, guess what? Everybody do now.
Good point. Yep.
That's why sometimes less is best. Sometimes that's how Ja Rule fucked up with 50 Cent.
Mm.
50 Cent kept throwing that bait at him. Long as Ja Rule didn't bite the bait, 50 kept throwing that bait at him because he was just trying to bite one time. And once he bit, it was over with for Ja Rule.
Excellent point.
Same thing for Little Flip and T.I. He was the king of the South at one time, but he bit that bait when he shouldn't have said nothing. Now we talk about T.I. We don't say shit about Flip. That's all I got on that, man. And I gotta announce something when we go to open chat, by the way.
Okay, then. I think we only got one more. Let me
Okay.
go to Unbiased Brim Reaper. You're live on the chat with the Wolfpack. Talk to me, fam.
What's good, family?
What's good, man? What's popping? How are
You
you?
know, working from my mom's house, just chilling in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm down south, SOUF right now.
Okay, y'all good? I just want to
Yeah,
make sure y'all
man,
good.
she's gravy, bro. She been home for a couple of days, eating well, doing well, still in some pain from surgery, but everything's gravy, man. I appreciate you, man.
Already. Hey, World Combat, turn your cam on, man, so I can see you, just so I can make sure everything on the up and up.
All right,
Go ahead, bro.
so IO does have a point, but the problem is the premise of the point. The premise of the point is everything that y'all holding them accountable for, y'all don't hold accountable the other way. Y'all don't want to see what y'all only want to see what you want to see. Y'all put all the blame on Terence Crawford, but y'all don't see that he's the only one that actually put all the effort into trying to do it. And I can clearly see it. Now, should he have been as vile? Maybe not. But I mean, sometimes enough is enough. You gotta say what the fuck you feel and say what you mean and mean what you say. People talk about he deleted tweet. He didn't delete tweet. He said what he meant and he meant what he said. And he left it there and he's standing on it. It is what it is. And to be honest with you, they some hoe ass niggas, bro. Sorry, they some hoe ass niggas. And they be making up shit, throwing shit up in the air, trying to make it stick. I mean, you can't get no more disrespectful than that. That's disrespectful because you trying to hurt that man's livelihood. So fuck what you talking about.
Cut your cam off. Go ahead, bro. My bad. My apologies.
You fucking with the man's livelihood by throwing propaganda and slander on the man's name. But he's supposed to be scared of Errol Spence. Like, give me a fucking break, man. These are professional fighters, man. This dude went out, 2 lawyers, grabbed money, and Al could have easily said, "Hey, I'll entertain it, but Errol got to get the lion's share because he's the A side." And then he said, "Hey, let's sit down and hammer it out." I mean, what more do you want from the man? The man is the only one that had to bent over backwards to try to make the fight, and he had to jump through hurdles just to get into that position. But everybody wants to pin the blame on him because nobody wants to hold PBC and how they doing business accountable. And you see how all the dirt is starting to come to light. You're seeing all the shit that's happening. So maybe he shouldn't have been as vulgar. But man, it's vulgar for you to try to stop a man's livelihood making up shit, freestyling. So I mean, it is what it is. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Take it on the chin.
Already, Brim. Is that all you got, my brother?
That's it, bro.
Okay, then let me catch this super chat real quick because I ain't getting no noti. Shout out to my guy Haynes Legacy, man, for that $1.99 super chat donation. I appreciate you, fam. And you know I got to get you right, man. Let me find the clip, man. Let me find you something, my brother. Let me find you something.
I mean, we're not coming back after commercial.
What do you mean? What do you think? I'm having some kind of mental connection or something? Huh? You know, you have been a thorn in my ass since this whole thing has begun, man. You better get it together or leave it alone.
Yeah, man. Hey, World Combat, bro. Hey, turn your cam on so I can make sure it's you, fam. And then I'll bring you on. All right, man. I'm going out to my nigga D Young. You're live on the chat with the Wolfpack. Talk to me, man.
Whoa, what's good with it? 3, you can hear me?
Nah, you sound low, fam.
Yo. My bad. Hold on real quick.
Nah, you good. Go ahead.
All right, you can hear me now?
A little bit better, but it sounds like you're far away from the phone.
What about now? We good?
Oh, yeah, you sound much better, my brother. Much better. Go ahead and cook, D.
Yeah, man. What's going on? First off, salute to everybody on the panel, man. Box
Damn, you kind of sound low again, D.
Q, Steve, bro.
Hey, D. Hey, not to cut you off, bro.
In and jump on, bro.
Okay, yeah, roll out the ring. Hey, man, the panel was now open, ladies and gents. Y'all go ahead and rock, man, until D come back.
Yeah,
let Q go first. Let Q go first.
Go ahead, Q. Yeah, go ahead and make your announcement, my brother. Floor is yours.
Hey, man, you know, boxing been kind of dead a little bit, man. Just as well as, you know, we ain't been too inspired to come out with the list, right?
Right.
But it's something that's been going on everywhere that,
CD,
you know, I must acknowledge, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that is, you know, it's a lot of dudes that been on YouTube's been having those quote unquote very, very high octane emotional moments, right? So I can't think of nothing better than to come up with the Brimley Awards.
You ain't shit.
These awards.
Break that down, Q, and let the people in the Wolfpack know what that mean, man.
These awards are going to be given out to certain weight class divisions, acknowledging your erratic, high-octane emotional moment. That's going to earn you a Brimley.
Is that Stephen Brimley?
Let me finish speaking,
no,
please.
Nigga, shut your whole ass up.
No, I'm not a hoe, man. Don't talk to me like that, bro. I'm trying to have a conversation with you. Shut the fuck up for a fucking second. Shut the fuck up.
That's classic. That's classic.
Let me finish speaking, please.
That is fucking classic. I'm talking, boy. If we'd have did a show called The Roughest Week on YouTube, ooh, god damn. Boy.
Shit, Q, is that all you got before I go to D? Then I'm gonna open the panel back up.
Oh yeah, that's all I got. But yeah, man, we gonna come up with the Brimley Awards, man.
I can't stand your ass, Q.
We coming up with the Brimley Awards, man. Next week, coming soon.
Yeah, we're gonna double back today. We're gonna spin the block. Q.
I'm gonna make sure I never be on my own awards.
Hold on, bro. You're live on the chat of the Wolfpack. D, holler at me, bro.
All right, y'all can hear me better now?
Oh yeah. Crispy. Real crispy.
Yeah, my
hear
bad.
you good now.
My fucking car, man. I just bought this fucking car and the Bluetooth kept hooking up. But yeah, man, what's going on, fellas, man? I see the top.
Hey, man, congratulations on the whip, man. I see you, D.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, man, I mean, to be honest with you, I feel like it could have been a bit vulgar what he said, but I mean, shit, there's only so much a man can just withhold in. And I'm pretty sure he been wanting to say it. And shit, he should have been came out and addressed and said something, you know, but I do feel what Uncle Q saying about giving these guys the clout and shit like that. So yeah, like if nobody knew who them guys was now, they do now. So you know, but at the end of the day, man, fuck, there's only so much a man can take and shit. And quite frankly, shit, they needed to hear that shit, if you ask me. So that's why I'm mad with it. But yeah, we could jump to open panel. That's what I wanted to say.
So hold up, D Young. You said it's only so much a man could take.
Yeah,
like you saying it's okay for this dude to say they mama should have swallowed them or something. So if that's okay, if it's okay for him to say that, it's okay for people to take shots at his family members.
Hey,
didn't Fanon do a whole show? Well, sorry, I mentioned his name. Didn't he do a whole show on his damn sister?
Hey, Brim, hold on. Y'all can mention it tonight.
Didn't Fanon mention to do a whole show on his sister?
About what?
Yeah,
I don't know.
He did a whole show on his sister.
Y'all got me. I'm gonna mute my mic.
What was it about though, Brim? I don't know. This is new to me. Talk.
Well, I mean, she was coming at people because they always blaming Bud for every damn thing. Anything to go wrong has got to be Bud's fault.
Did
You know what
he
I mean?
say anything vulgar to her? Like,
I fairly doubt it because I don't. That's not. I would say that has not been his personality. But I
so
mean,
this was my
but
thing
what's
to D
okay?
Young. This is
Let
my
me ask you
thing
a
to D
question
Young.
though, Io. What's
Go
okay?
ahead.
So is
Hold
it
on, Brim.
worse to be vulgar, or is it to be to slander somebody to make
No,
up shit
no,
that could
no, no,
affect his
no. It's
future
some
paychecks? Which one's worse?
no. Terrence Crawford's sister, she put herself out there and opinionated. I ain't saying that nobody can't say nothing to her, but they shouldn't be vulgar and out of line like Terrence Crawford was. He acted like an 11-year-old fucking kid who somebody talking about you and they say yo mama. And then D Young, you saying there's only so much he could take. What of them so much he could take to where he say these dudes mama should have swallowed them? How he know these dudes mama ain't dead or something?
All right.
How you don't know that?
I feel you on that, Io. But what about all the times, and it's not them probably with these guys, but they was going along with it. What about all this shit about no, fuck that. One of the niggas is the cult maker of that shit. Talking about this nigga a slave, top rank Toby. He was the one that started that shit, bro. So
Who they talking about? Who they talking about?
He talking about Terence Crawford.
Is he? Did he say something about Terrence Crawford, mama a slave or something? Did he say that?
Slander, Io.
No. If you talking about a person directly, that's cool. But when you start bringing other people saying, I hope they mama should have swallowed them, man, Terrence Crawford is fucking out of line.
You know what that's about, though. Don't try to twist that, Io. You try to make transgressions greater than the next one. Come on, bro. Keep it even.
No,
Yes,
fam,
you are, bro. Keep it even, man.
If they could call a man a slave, he could say
no. When you directing a person, you directing that person. You don't bring other people into it. That's fucking that's not right to bring other people into shit, especially somebody mama, the woman who fucking birthed you, because this dude who's so fucking sensitive and always in his feelings can't take the criticism that's coming his way. Terrence Crawford got a whole family. Now, since he don't put it out there that he attacking people mamas, what you don't think it's okay for people to attack his mama?
He didn't
attack
his
Mamas is a low blow, man. Mamas is a low blow.
So we gonna take that as him attacking their mama and not take it for what
Man, he said
actually
he
means.
wished their mama should have swallowed. What he's saying? He wished their mama would have killed them or something, had a miscarriage or went and took the pill or something. What the fuck is he saying?
Exactly what he said.
Yeah.
And that shit ain't okay because he in his feelings. That's the reason why Terrence Crawford in the fucking position he in, and all
That
the
is
niggas
not why
who
he's in the positions he in. You can front like that's what it is, but that's not what it is. Nice try though, Io.
You cut your cam off.
You can't.
You
can't say nice. You can't say nice try to me.
No, you
when
try to
that's
put it.
something
You saying
he
that's why
fucking.
he's in the
Hold
position.
up.
No, he's in that position.
This ain't me
they
saying.
wasn't in the
Hold up, Brill. This
Bud
ain't me
Crawford
telling
business.
y'all my sources told me this. This is something fucking Terrence Crawford, personality of a fucking mustard seed, typed his goddamn self. He typed that shit. Hope they mama should have swallowed them or killed them. You know how fucking insensitive that is? How the fuck he know? We know Fanon is an older man, look like he in his early 50s or something. How he know that man mama ain't dead? How he know Ego mama ain't dead? But people talking about, oh, this dude should have came out and said something. If he could come out and say something, but why fucking say something like that?
I mean, listen,
Yo,
I can't fully combat you on that because I do agree with the part that he should have probably not said that part. But the premise
So
of
we
what
wasn't
it's
gonna
about,
sanction
because
this fight because you take too many beatings.
at the end of the day, they've been slandering that man for years. They've been attacking that man for years. They've been making up shit about him for years, which could affect his bottom line. So is one disrespect equal to the other, greater than the other disrespect? Last time I checked, if we going biblically,
yes, it is,
the sin
bro.
is all sin. Sin is a sin, homie.
Brim, don't come to me with that blue collar ass shit, fam. It is disrespect. It is disrespect that's greater than other. When you bring somebody mama into something, fam, that's totally fucking out of line. Just because you don't like them guys. Them guys ain't never said nothing about his mother.
Hey, man, somebody got some cracking in the background, fellas. Hey, let me go to General Big Fish. Fix your audio, please. Let me go to General Big Fish, and then I'm gonna go to Sean T. The General Big Fish is in the building with the Wolfpack. Talk to me, big bro. What's poppin'?
E3, I'm on the road like Kobe Bryant in Game 7, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. You sound crispy.
Hey, man, you been cooking tonight, man. It's great to have you back, man.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. Floor is yours, man.
Yeah, man, I know you got a lot of cats white around the mouth right now, chapped lips and everything. They was hoping you wouldn't come back, but we're back, Mortimer. We're back. Shout out to the Wright brothers. What's up, IO? What's up, Q?
Hey, General, what's poppin', my guy?
Oh man, this is a great day for me, boy. This is I told you so. Walter Payton high five in the end zone touchdown. Right here, baby. We have told y'all for months and months and months that this guy is his own worst enemy, especially in the PR department. Like my right brother Q just said, this guy needs his phone taken from him at all times. His laptop needs to be taken away from him at all times. He needs to be treated like he has a porn addiction. He needs to have his phone, all computer devices taken away, electronic devices. This is a faux pas at best. I'm not gonna judge the man. Like I've said worse than what he said, but I don't have the platform or the stakes that at hand that Terence Crawford has. So I can say what the fuck I want to say. I don't have no fucking channel. I don't have nobody that I'm trying to sell a fucking fight to. So, and even if I did, I wouldn't make no goofy ass mistake like that. Y'all, it's funny, man. Everybody shows their biases. If you can even try to defend this, this is the one day that everybody should be on the same page. Be like, yeah, man, I can't ride with that bullshit.
It's probably cutting them
but
off.
no, this we get. Hey, can I speak? You trying to make me forget what I'm saying, Brimley? Stop.
Y'all keep cooking,
Go
General.
ahead, go ahead, General. Hey,
Yes.
uninterrupt the time. Go ahead before I go to Sean T. Go ahead, General.
So yeah, so we should all be on the same page today, and not with a heavy. I'm not gonna get down on him and act like I'm holier than thou. But the man shouldn't have said that. That's some bullshit. And like Io said, he's opened himself up, especially to the two guys that he's talking to, for them to just go in on his whole family now if they wanted to. But I'm sure they just go take this as a win. He got baited in, and he's looking bad now. By half, 60% of the boxing world who's fair and open-minded will criticize him for this bullshit he just said. That I thought the shit was fake. It was so ridiculous. I still don't believe that he really tweeted that shit. But I'm gonna pass the mic, E3.
Already, and to that last point that you just made, I thought it was fake too. I had to verify with D was that shit real.
Yeah, I'm like, man, that shit fake as a motherfucker. Terence Crawford did not say no shit like that. Talking about throw baby. Like, God damn. Bro, that shit.
Stupid.
He called them dudes, man. He said they should have been some throw babies, man. Golly, Terence Crawford. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, man. Going out to my guy Sean T. You're live on the chat with the Wolfpack. Holler at me, fam. What's poppin', bro?
Hey, what's going on? Peace and blessings to the panel. You feel me?
Peace. Floor's yours, my brother.
Peace.
Yeah, I just want to say, man, this dude Terence Crawford, man, like, man, you can't even make this shit up. Straight up. Because it's like this. It's like this, man. You know, you want to put out these tweets, but in the next breath, you want to say that you're a big boss. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And a great businessman. So it's like, how is Al Heyman or anybody else, you know, in that position supposed to take him seriously when he comes to the table talking about he has some hedge fund people that's going to give him $50 million? Now, if you're dealing with people like that, I'm sure they're going to frown upon these kind of tweets and like Man, it's like this motherfucker got ADHD or some shit. Like he can't control himself. He's not getting any more criticism than what Errol Spencer's been getting for years. You know, I've heard people call Earl a bitch, a drunk. Man, they damn near wish the man would have died in a car accident. But we haven't heard Earl come out and say some outlandish shit like this. You know what I'm saying? You had Bomac saying shit crazy. Bernie the Boxer. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear Derrick James come out and say crazy shit about Terence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear Earl come out and attack E Thriller or Goodfellas or none of them. You feel me?
He has every reason to attack me. I must agree with that.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you know, if you're a real boss, man, some shit you just gotta take on the chin. You know what I'm saying? Even and I'll say this and then I'll let you know what I'm saying somebody else take it. But it's like this seems to be like the backlash of Crawford ducking. And he knows what he did, but he don't want to live with him. Want people to remind him of his poor decision making. You know what I'm saying? But he keeps making more and more poor decisions. Man, with that being said, man, I'll pass the mic, man.
Hey, Sean T,
Hey,
that was a great.
I go ahead and rock. I gotta run to the ritual. Go ahead.
Yeah, Sean T, take you about 5 more minutes, man. You was preaching, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah, Sean T, keep going, man. No.
All right, man. Well, shit, since y'all want it.
Man, break that shit up.
Hey, no. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say one more thing, man. For real. It's a documentary, man, on Netflix called The Black Godfather, right? So that's about a guy named Clarence Avon. You check it out. Inside that documentary, it's going to mention Al Heyman. Al Heyman is a protege of Clarence Avon's. You see what I'm saying? And when you check out that documentary, it will explain how Al Heyman and the PBC moves. You feel me? And then all this shit like Al is a bad businessman and all that bullshit will go out the window. Just check it out. Netflix, The Black Godfather.
Hey, Sean T, that was a great point you just made. You hear these dudes coming up calling Earl a drunk, talking about his car wreck, talking about he had fake car wrecks and different things like that.
But he did that. That's self-inflicted.
Hey, hold up. You even hear Bernie the Boxer and them come out saying stuff like that. Like, bro, we don't come out saying stuff about how Terence Crawford told nobody they better not come up and let his baby mama beat the shit out of a girl on the ground and dared anybody to come up when he was the world champion fucking pound for pound. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about when Terence Crawford, well, we do talk about it, but when he's finna get into a goddamn fight with Trey Songz and stuff, this dude been a hothead his whole goddamn life, and people want to talk about, and like you, that was a great point you said. They always fucking talking about Earl Spence, but then they want to cry when somebody fucking criticizing Terence Crawford and his fucking bad decisions he make.
I mean, if we're being real, he's been expelled from like 4 schools when he was a kid. He's just been a troublemaker. So,
Man, Bud needs a PR, man. Like, for real, for real. That man made too much money to make the tweets, the comments. I mean, to me, I feel like he bit the bait, man. And you done dry gave them niggas clout. 'Cause like I said, if a nigga didn't know who Fanon was or Ego was before, guess what? Motherfucker gonna look up and subscribe now.
And E Thriller made a great point earlier. Why he ain't coming on niggas' channels who fucking support him? Nigga, E Thriller got the best fucking series out. Why he ain't touched down on the Black Picasso shit? Why he ain't touched down on his own homeboy shit? The nigga who his number one dude who licked the sweat from his balls and Bernie the Bum. Why he don't do his show? Why Terence Crawford been a professional 13, 14 years and I don't know how long Bernie the Bum been YouTubing, but only did his show a couple of fucking times.
Hey, somebody audio messing up, man. My bad audio, but somebody audio messing up, bro. You might have to slide out and come back in. I see you, Cam. Is that Cam? All right. Go ahead, Ayo.
No, I'm saying, I forgot what the fuck I was saying, but I was saying something about him. I forgot. Go ahead, somebody else.
No, you were talking about supporting.
Huh?
Ernie the
Oh
Bun.
yeah, why the fuck he don't support these channels who fucking be with him? Why the fuck he only been on Bernie the Bum show a couple of fucking times? He got niggas all in Nebraska who doing YouTube now. Why he ain't fucking with them niggas? Because he got a personality of a fucking mustard seed. Look, I'm telling you, niggas tell me stories about him. I don't know how true they is, but if you look at Terence Crawford and the way he act, niggas say Terence Crawford is arrogant as fuck. They say what you see on his videos, they say Terence is not a likable person. And y'all can see why. He don't fuck with the niggas who fuck with him. Like, this nigga want to talk about niggas who don't give a shit about him. Come on, y'all need to make that shit add up. Nigga talking about, oh, when he sees somebody in person. Terence Crawford, nigga, I've been criticizing the shit out you. Nigga, you seen me in August of 2022. And what you do? You just walk past me and then say a motherfucking thing, because you know why? You's a motherfucking millionaire, nigga. And you know that'll be the dumbest, goddamn, goofiest move ever to fucking attack a fucking media person because you don't like, because he said you got an earth-size fucking ego, nigga.
I see you, Cam. You turn your cam off. I see you, D. You turn it off. Hey, let me catch this super chat real quick before I go to Cam. Shout out to my guy Jamal Neasy, man. He said if they were swallowed, then they would have never been born. That's the point. Their moms don't have to be alive to make that statement. E3, keep going. Hey, man, I appreciate your love and support, fam. And you already know I got to get you right, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
I ain't did nothing to nobody, nothing.
All right, man. Going out to Cam the Baptist. You live on the chat with the Woodpack. Talk to me, man. What's popping?
Hey, one love to eat Thriller the Black Picasso. Welcome back, baby.
What's good, man? Shout out to the Dudley boys. What's popping?
Man, you know me. I can't call it. I might spoil it, man. One love to everybody on the chat.
I see you, Miss T.
Man.
You cut your cam off.
I appreciate you, man. But this is what I gotta say. So now to Mr. Q, I can agree with what you're saying by not giving guys a platform, by giving them their 15 seconds of fame, mentioning them out loud. If they didn't know them, they know them now because they're gonna go check into them and see what was said. I can definitely agree with that. But now, come on, y'all. As men and women on this panel, every individual has a breaking point. Pride is a motherfucker, right? This man has been battered and basically cyber bullied for the last 4+ years that he's been at 147 in the division. Now you got to remember, since before he came into the division, y'all already called the man too small, light ass, told him he ain't fought nobody. But then when he resigned to Bob, y'all called him a slave. Y'all called him top-ranked Toby. Y'all told him he was stupid. Y'all told him he wasn't business savvy. Y'all called his wife a hood rat. Y'all called his wife fat. Y'all talked all kind of shit about the man's family. But Fruit Nine did an entire episode on the man's sister. Now, where I come from, when you talk about a man's wife, some people take that disrespectfully. And when you're disrespected, the gloves come off. It ain't no way to back that up. You understand what I'm saying? So we can't pick and choose what we outraged about when this man has been willfully disrespected for years. Bruh, cuz them got over 1,000+ videos with this man's name in it. Like, come on, bruh. His name is trending. His name is literally what's feeding some of these content creators, bro, off of bullshit propaganda and made up lies. But the one time this man makes a tweet, everybody's got their panties in a motherfucking bunch, in an uproar, outrage. The fuck out of here with that. That's bogus. Come on, man. If y'all gonna pick and choose when to be outraged, pick and choose when to be outraged about them speaking on this man's wife. That's bogus as fuck. Now you can say whatever you want to about the man, But you just said it. When you step outside of that and speak on something outside of the man, you crossing the line. Now that's word to IOTBA right there. Right? Right or wrong? Ain't that what you just said, right, brother?
Hold up. I know I never heard them two dudes speak on his wife.
Go back and peep again.
What they say about his wife?
Bro, they called it hood rat behavior.
Who called her hood rat?
Go back and look, brother. That's all I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. You can't pick and choose what to be outraged about.
You making an accusation.
I'm not making an accusation.
Like for non or boxing ego.
It's been said out there.
So are you saying for non or boxing ego called his wife a hood rat? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying the man's wife has been mentioned publicly on social media.
Who mentioned it? Was it for non or ego who did it?
Go look and see. That's
what I'm saying. Don't come on here with them fairy tales.
Ain't no come on nowhere, bro.
No, we talking about the two niggas he mentioned.
You can't pick and choose when.
But
not only just that. I got a rebut for you, Cam. If you want to come with pick and choose, if we want to come with pick and choose, Cam. Hold on, Cam. If you want to come with pick and choose,
let's not forget Ego was a Bud fan, though, bro. Let's not forget Ego was a Bud fan.
Cam, okay, Cam. But check this out, Cam. Since you want to come with this pick and choose, you're right. We sure can't pick and choose because Bob talked all that goddamn shit about Bud, and Bud ain't say a motherfucking thing to Bob.
And now Bob came right back.
Tweet shit to Bob.
But now this is the cold part.
Shit to Bob.
See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I mean. See, this is what I'm saying.
Talk shit.
So Q. Y'all call Bud a slave.
All that shit about.
So how
lost so much money.
How is it that y'all call?
He could have built a house on Beverly Hills.
This is crazy. So how is it that y'all can discredit Bob? How is it that y'all can discredit Bob, but now y'all trying to run around and use Bob as a motherfucking talking point? That don't make sense,
I'm just rocking with your theory of you can't pick and choose because you can't pick and choose when you want to.
That's literally picking and choosing.
But he's right.
Talked all that shit and he ain't tweet shit about Bob.
He's right. That's right.
That's literally picking and choosing.
He ain't tweet shit about Bob.
That's
he
right.
sued Bob ass for a meal ticket. What is he? What do you have to say? Hey, what do we have to say when he sued Bob for a meal ticket?
And Bob still got to shit about Bob.
He hit Bob where it hurt. He hit Bob in the pockets.
I'm just saying.
What are we talking about?
He hit Bob where it hurt. Cause Bob saying that he done lost his money. That's why he ain't got no leverage.
But y'all didn't say nothing about. Y'all didn't say nothing about Bob confirming him getting paid that $10 million though.
He didn't. He never confirmed that. He never confirmed that.
What are we talking about?
He never confirmed. No, he didn't. He confirmed Avenesian getting paid.
Hey, Sean T, hold on, fam. Hey, I got Miss T on the line, man. She want to get her shit off real quick, man. Then I'm open the panel back up. Shout out to Miss T, Boxing Fans Talk TV, man. Make sure y'all go sub up to the queen of this boxing talk shit. Miss T, how are you, kind, man?
I'm good. What's up, fellas?
One love to you, Miss T.
Happy to have you on the panel. Go ahead and cook.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
He said he gonna let me squeeze one off. Let me squeeze one off. Let me see. ILTVA. Now I know you've been around a while. I like your ILTVA, by the way. Especially when you do your little singing. That shit be cracking me up. But
that's shit funny.
It is. I like it. You've been around, I know, a while, so I know you probably forgot, but there was I watched YouTube for almost 2 years, and the shit that I heard all of them say is one of the reasons why I even got a channel. Because at first, not knowing, I'm trying to see their part, like, oh, maybe Bud is messing up or whatever. But after a while, you be like, what the fuck? And then the things that came out their mouth, I think you was talking about him saying something about Bud saying that they eat caviar, their mama should have swallowed the caviar. Okay. And that was a nasty thing to say about those guys and all that. Now, it might surprise you. I believe Bud shouldn't have never even mentioned their name. One of y'all said about don't even get in the shine. Because, it kind of come with, which one of y'all said it?
Q said that. Shout out Q.
Said that. I think Q
Yeah.
said that. Yep.
It shouldn't even gave him shine. But when you call him top ranked Toby, okay, if you call him a slave, you calling his mama a slave. Because slaves have parents who are slaves and grandparents who are slaves. And that's how slaves become slaves. So to me,
boy, this is pound for pound.
Where did that shut up, Keith?
Go ahead, Miss T. Y'all let Miss T rock, man. Go ahead.
Where that come from? Now I agree. It's not Bud typical to even talk like that. I think he should have just ignored them as best he can. Someone else said after a while you get tired of it, because I know I'm a person like if you call me a procrastinator, I'll listen to it and be like, damn, you got to get better, T. But if you call me something that I'm not, because I do procrastinate. But if you say you a thief, it's gonna be World War III up in this bitch. You can't keep calling me something that I'm not, and that's what they do. They slander, besmirch his character. As Brimley said, fucking up his bottom line. They don't give a care. And no, he probably shouldn't have said that, but they shouldn't have said what they said. They call him a slave. Fanon have said some, oh my God. He had my ears bleeding one time. I had to turn off the TV. He even said some terrible things about Bud Crawford. So for Bud to say you a hoe, if that's all he said and that your mama should have ate the caviar, I mean,
that was light.
Yeah. I mean, those
Miss
things
T.
that could have happened. What's up, Q?
Man, you know that man shouldn't have said that. He should not have said that. That was not a good PR look for the backlash that's to come. That man needs a PR.
What backlash he gonna get? Because
He's gonna get some backlash.
As E-Thriller had
gonna get
proved
some
in his
backlash.
19 series, and I gave you 20 E3 because I thought you did the 20 part.
Not yet.
The streets waiting on 20.
As he already proved in his 19 part series, them motherfuckers been ducking Bud for 5 years. And so 5 years of going through this bull crap of slandering and besmirching his character. I mean, shit, that's kind of good for 5 years of going through this shit. Then finally you have a moment of weakness or whatever. Now I do believe
a moment of weakness.
I do believe
he had Bud deserves a Brimley award.
He should
have a momentary lapse in judgment.
He should have, Cam. He probably should have still ignored him and not said nothing. But that's the worst. Y'all tripping on him saying they eating the caviar. I heard y'all men say worse than that.
Man, I don't think it gets no worse than wishing that somebody's mother swallowed them.
I mean, we didn't just heard. We didn't heard a
they
cat
was
tell
never
a cat.
born.
Damn, can Q talk?
Man, Q, we didn't heard a cat get threatened online. I told him, don't come to the fight. It's up for you. I got shooters, homie. Like that.
Hey,
come
E3,
on.
drop the link in the chat. E3, Big Mark wanna come on.
Hey, E-Thriller, remember that? Remember that rapper, that yellow guy? That call himself checking you and shit. Over a fight.
Shout out to Back End Beezy, man. Dallas on, man. Shout out to Back End Beezy, man.
Like over fights. We
Say,
all
but Miss
heard
T,
worse.
let me holler at you real quick, Miss T. That was the biggest reach ever. That reach you just did went around the planet Earth 2 times.
That was
like,
not
come
a
on.
reach, Ayo.
Now listen.
Hey, hold on, Ayo, my bad, bro.
Hold on, Ayo.
Ayo, before you get going. Appreciate that super chat, Sean T. Appreciate it, fam. I just got the notey, bro. Go ahead, Ayo, my bad.
It's all good. It's all good.
So
sorry about that.
They talking indirectly to him, saying that he's a slave to Bob Arum. Is it tasteless? Absolutely, right? But they talking to him. They ain't saying that his mother or his grandmother or his grandmother before that is a slave. They was talking to him. Terence Crawford brought up these dudes' mothers.
How you make slaves in America?
Man,
I'll wait.
Let's see.
I will fucking wait.
Oh, good
playing
play,
with you,
sir.
Io. I'm playing with you, Io. But for real, how do you make a slave in
Hey,
America?
hey, Miss T, you ain't just have to kick you. I'm gonna start calling you the Nutcracker.
Right?
Smooth
Io.
low blow, Big
Io.
Sis. You
Shit
hear
funny,
me?
boy. You
Listen
be
to
calling
me.
everybody.
You
Hey,
moving up the
hey,
charge.
you
You are
made
moving up the
IO you
charge.
made IO
You are
pause on
moving
that
up
one.
the charge.
No,
Io.
Hey,
You
she
are
gave him
moving
the
up the
Johnny
charge.
Cage, didn't he? Hey, Big Fish, she gave him the Johnny Cage. She,
Io, respectfully. And my
I
junior
don't know
boss.
how you make no slave, Miss T. I didn't grow up in that
No, from the
era, but
history. From the history.
yeah, but this the thing right here.
Mhm.
You missing my point. You trying to make it good. You trying to go back to what they said about Terence Crawford. They was talking to him directly. Was it insensitive? Absolutely. But what Terence Crawford brought their mothers in and said they should have swallowed him. What if somebody talk about his mother? You don't think Terence Crawford love his mother?
You don't
What if
think they
people
haven't?
what if people take all type of angles at Terence Crawford mother and the
well,
things she
But
do?
they
how do we
have.
know if how do
But
we
they
know if the
have.
times that they mention his wife or his
No.
sister, he didn't
What
take it disrespectfully,
who
Io?
mentioned
But
his
they did.
wife?
For nine.
Did
I'm gonna
Ego?
tell you.
Hold up, his
For nine.
sister. Listen, his sister is in the public. If she's saying something about them, they got the right to respond to his sister Letitia because she say stuff to me all the time. I just choose not to respond to her.
That
But if
might be
she's
because of the things that you have said in the past that she's
no,
responded to.
but still though, I don't go there. I choose not
I
to
mean, I get that.
respond.
I mean, and hats off to you for not
No, but
choosing
this
to
the thing
engage in
right
that.
here. If Letitia, she putting herself out there like that, ain't nobody holding no gun to her head
But
and
what we
telling her
saying,
to.
Io, is the first time that you respond to Letitia, that being his sister, if he responds saying, "Hey, get off my sister," what can you say to that? He defending his sister. He coming to his sister's
Hold
aid.
up. See that you talking about his we ain't talking about his sister. We talking about what this dude said
Who is
about these
Letitia?
two dudes'
No,
mom.
we're literally just we're painting that
No,
same
no,
picture,
you trying
bro.
to bring up
You
his
can't say
sister.
what a man.
Listen,
You can't say what a
hold
man
up,
decides
fam.
to take disrespectfully, bro.
These dudes' mamas don't put themselves out there. I don't know who these dudes' mamas
I've
is,
heard
but guess what?
Fanon
We all
say
know
shit about
who
his family.
Letitia is
Right.
because every time somebody say something about
Go
her
back and look on
baby
the record,
brother,
Io.
she gets so tight.
Hey,
Go back and look on the
hold
record,
on, y'all. Hold
Io.
on, y'all. Hold on, y'all.
Fanon had said
Hey,
something
Cam.
about that
Cam.
sister, bro. Yes,
Cam.
sir.
Hold on, bro.
I don't.
Hey,
So
Big Mark.
what?
Hey,
She
hold
put
on, Io.
herself out there, bro.
Big Mark, click the link, bro. If we got a spot left, click the link, bro. Y'all good.
I've heard Fanon
Oh, damn, that's cute.
say some
I see you,
horrible
Q.
stuff. I go back to when I guess Bud was cheating. I don't know for this for a fact, y'all. But it was something. It was something about some girl he was talking to, and I heard the black men on that panel, which was all of them, including Fanon. I don't know about Boxing Ego. I've never really watched him to talk about him, so I really ain't got nothing to say. But there was that whole group. Y'all know who it is. And the shit that they said out their mouth made me feel like shit as a black woman. It was just crazy. The shit that they were saying about now. I'm not trying to throw a pity party. I'm just saying sometimes black men would say things, not all black men, but this particular panel of black men, to include all of them. You wasn't there, Io. And they was going off about why you fucking with her. Look at that black ass bitch, and blah 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 blah, and all this stuff.
With who? His
What he's
wife?
supposed to.
So wait, how
When
many
he was,
times have they called his wife fat?
Hold up, with his wife. Hold up. I'm trying to see. Was they talking about his wife or was they talking
They were
about
talking
the
about.
girl he cheated with?
They were talking about the both of them, the wife.
They talked about both of them. They talked about the wife and
because
they
look,
talked about the other female.
I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. Look, this is how far I go back. The girl who he was in the news with used to try to hit me up and tell me to wooty woo, but I wasn't with none of that shit, fam. But let me tell y'all something right now. This is the thing y'all don't get. Just like the NBA is gonna cover everything. the NFL is going to cover everything. In boxing, you got the right to cover everything if it is a situation. You got some people, you got some people who choose not to. But in boxing, you got the right to cover every situation because they're going to do that in every other major sport. So cut
So
the
let me ask you a
bullshit
question,
with the
Io.
crime.
Hold on, Cam. But do you got the right to talk about black women like they the scum or the bottom of the earth? Because the way I took that whole panel was like, man, come on, like you could have got you the type of girls Earl mess with her. You could have got you a Rihanna or Beyonce. Like he can't be attracted to a woman that got weight on her. He can't be attracted to
I
a
mean,
dark
I
skinned
just
woman.
want to ask a
That
question
is
to the
what I
panel.
heard.
How
That
many
is
of
what
y'all
I heard.
gentlemen on here are married or have a significant other?
Well, make your point.
The point of the matter is, how many of y'all are how many of y'all would allow for another individual to speak negatively about your significant other without you coming to her aid or without you feeling disrespected?
So who are we talking about though?
Didn't Will slap Chris Rock for mentioning for keeping Jada name out his mouth? I'm just saying.
And that was the
We
dumbest
we
shit
can't.
Will Smith ever did in his fucking life.
But what I'm saying is
You talking about?
hold on. What I'm saying is this: we can't pick and choose what a man calls
Hold
disrespectful.
up, who we talking about? Talked about his significant other, because when you say
When I
significant
said
other,
that panel, I said that
hold
panel.
up real quick, Miss T. I'm asking Cam. When
Okay.
you say significant other, I'm talking about his wife. You talking about Fernand and Boxing Ego, because that's who we put the tweet out there about. You saying that they said something about his wife.
I'm saying it. I don't know what Cam's saying.
I'm like,
you said Boxing Ego and Fernand.
No.
You haven't. I've heard Fernand specifically. My problem with Ego is Ego's flip sides. Ego used to be the biggest Terence Crawford fan. Ego came to Omaha
You from
twice
Omaha? You
and
just mad
called. Hold
because
on, let me
he's not
finish.
rooting for.
He came to Omaha twice. Called Terence Crawford the LeBron James and Steph Curry and the GOAT of boxing, and now suddenly he's flipping sides. More bad news for Terence Crawford.
Okay, so that upset you?
No, nigga, you just look like you flip sides. Fuck.
No, I'm saying, but that upset you though, because
he did an IO.
It don't upset.
He did an IOTBA. What the fuck?
Saying, do that upset you?
What?
No, but do that upset you because
Brimley, I know you ain't talking about nobody flip flopping, Brimley.
I ain't flip flopping.
Flip-flopper from day one, boy.
You can't say that because when you first came on my channel.
That's all I was saying.
Hold on, Miss T. Brimley, when you first came on my channel, you was an Earl sexual, my brother.
I wasn't an Earl sexual.
I had to convert you over to the Bud Buddy side.
Man, Brimley, 99 out of 100
situation made me
Earl sexual.
Hang in there,
I
bro.
was never an Earl sexual. I never was an Earl sexual.
Hey, man,
never was.
let me go to my nigga. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to Big Mark. He live on the chat, the Woodpack. Talk to me, fam.
Man, what's
Big
the word,
Mark.
baby? How you doing? How you doing?
Hey, man, what's good, my brother?
What's good? Man, what we talking about, man? I need to cook. I've been waiting to cook for a minute.
Hey,
we
Big
talking
Mark,
about
man,
Big
where my AP's wing from Rudy's at, man?
Man, you know what? I didn't even go there today, bro. No, it's Tuesday, fool. No, it's a jerk chicken spot over there in Irving, Texas, bro. Oh my God.
Tell me about. Hey, I'm gonna let you cook, but I need to know that. That's my favorite dish, man. Where that's
say,
at,
fam? It's
Big
called Roland's Jerk Chicken. If you from Dallas and you know anything about Dallas, you remember the Caribbean Grill. Well, it's the same dude. He just opened a jerk chicken spot over there in Irving. Oh my God, nigga, that cabbage. Boy, say.
Yes, sir.
Say, fella, but yeah. But shit, I mean, what's good though? I mean, I heard Terence Crawford just been. I mean, I seen what he said.
Yeah, that's what he said, bro. Right here, I put it on the screen.
Okay, let me see. At Fanon, at both some hoes, and they mama should. I feel both of their face too. This nigga.
Hey, that boy getting the first Brimley cue.
Bro,
man, that is the first Brimley right there. That's a nomination.
Come on, man. Oh my God. They the biggest sack hanger. Okay, they the biggest sack hanger. Now, I just don't understand it. Cause like he called them sack haters, but nigga, you the one doing the shit. Fanon wouldn't have nothing to talk about if this nigga would have took the fight. Right, wrong, true or false. Because Fanon was behind him for a minute. Am I right?
Facts.
Fanon had his back until he flip-flopped, bro. He wondering why everybody flip-flopping on him. Well, nigga, you was the one acting like the big bad wolf. And then when they handed you the plate, you say, well, nah, I'm gonna go over here and fight this nigga. Nah. Bro, you not that big.
Avocado.
Bro, he not that big. See,
Stop
Terence,
reaching.
bro, I'm gonna tell y'all what it is with Terence Crawford, and people not gonna believe me. You're not gonna like what I'm finna say, but his number one thing is he's blocking Earl Spence from being like him. That you can not
let him
like
finish, Cam. Let him finish. Go ahead, Big Mark.
Let me cook on it.
Yeah,
He's
go
right.
ahead.
He's right though.
Bro, only a hoe ass nigga would sit on a belt and pick everybody else to fight, but the nigga with all the belts.
You on weak.
Come on,
Big
my
Mark.
nigga. Come on, my nigga.
Right.
You playing peekaboo.
Right.
You playing peekaboo. Ooh, I got this belt, but I'm undisputed and you not. Nigga, you sound like a bitch. And I tell him that to his face. I said that.
Damn.
I said that. And I hope he hear that. Terence Crawford, you playing peekaboo with the belt and you acting like a bitch. And I'm in Dallas, Texas if you got a problem with what I said.
That's
Yeah,
like
he doing that,
Nah,
bro.
it just
Like,
explains it.
come on, man. If you really like that, and you gotta remember, this is boxing, bro. This ain't track. Nigga, we fighting. If you feel like you like that, you go get that. You the only person in history that then came up and got in somebody's weight class and talked all this shit, had a contract in his hand and walked away from it.
He stopped the.
I'm just saying. Name some, bro. Hold on, my bad. It's one other nigga that did it in the whole world. Riddick Bowe.
Cam, I'm weak.
Somebody stop me when I'm wrong. Stop
You
me if
wrong
I'm
as
lying.
fuck.
Been
What
wrong.
the
Stop me
fuck?
if I'm lying.
No, he's right. He's right.
Hey, let the
Right.
man have his time, man. Let Big Mark have his time.
I'm
Go
just
ahead.
saying, stop
Don't
me
keep
if I'm
cooking,
wrong.
Big
Stop
Mark.
me if I'm lying. Y'all remember how Riddick Bowe talked all that big shit, and then Lennox Lewis said, "Okay, nigga, I got this belt. Now let me get them. What's happening? What did Riddick Bowe do with that belt?
Toss it in the trash.
Okay, what's the difference between Riddick Bowe and Terence Crawford?
He fighting his mandatories. What the fuck?
Don't give me
A
that.
mandatory over undisputed. Are you
Let me cook on
serious?
that.
Are you serious?
Riddick Bowe
Mandatories.
wasn't offered
Holy
nothing.
fuck.
Riddick Bowe wasn't told that no matter what you bring to the table, it don't matter. We're going to do it the way we're going to do it. Riddick Bowe didn't come to the table and negotiate and say, hey, let's sit down and hammer out a deal. Riddick Bowe flat out said, I'm not fighting him. So don't try to make that bullshit ass comparison because it's weak as hell.
Oh, okay.
He
So
tried
okay.
it. God
Let me cook on
damn.
that. Let's cook on it.
Damn.
That means
Take
Riddick
all
Bowe
the
was more of
videos
a
you
man than
got
Terence Crawford.
and
It
just
was a
run them
bad
right
comparison. I'm
behind each
sorry. It
other
was a bad comparison. I'm
without
sorry.
no
Okay.
commentary.
All I'm saying is
So
both
it
of
can
them
show
playing
like
pussy.
a life story.
At least Riddick Bowe didn't waste our time. Shit.
Thank you. At least Riddick Bowe was a man about it. He was like, you know what? I ain't gonna do it.
I gotta respond to this. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second. I gotta say something about this because you talking about Crawford wasting his time, but the fact of the matter is the only person that actually put all the effort in to try to make the fight was Terence Crawford. We got evidence. We got the evidence. Crawford had to do all the things to even get a chance to make the fight. He had to
He
go do the
petitioned
3
the
or 4.
WBC to become his mandatory.
Let me finish.
Let Brim
Let me
make his
finish.
point,
Cam,
bro.
real
Go
quick.
ahead, bro.
He had to do 3 or
weak.
4 things just to get in position to even be able to talk to them to make the fight. That's one. Then 2, when it came down to it, they wasn't offering anything of any significance for this type of fight, but he still was trying to get in position. So when he agreed in principle. When you agree in principle, then it goes to the next step, and then the lawyers look over it. That's where the problem. Let me finish. That's where the problem started
That's
happening.
not true.
Then Okay. Well, if it's true or not true,
Just let him go. Let him go.
You can come back there afterwards. But
Go ahead, bro.
here's the issue.
Let him go.
Here's the issue. He came with hedge funds that was offering money. Al could at least entertain it and told him off the bat, hey, we the A side, if we do take this money or entertain it, the Aerosmith gets 30 million, you get 20. You know what that is? That's 66-33. That's a 65-35. There you go. That's exactly that's 66.
But he didn't come to the table like that. He came with that 25 for you, 25 for me. He didn't come to the table like that.
Let me finish. He didn't even entertain it. He stopped it before he even got a chance to sit down, because they could have sat down and broke that down and been able to negotiate that if it was going to be if they were serious about it. You can present an idea, and then after that you can bounce back off each other and say, hey, listen, we'll entertain it, but we need to get this line share. That didn't even happen. It got stopped dead in his tracks before it even happened. Then on top of that, Bud said, hey, can we sit down? He said, can we sit down and at least be to hammer out the deal? I get in front of your peoples, I bring my lawyers, we can hammer it out. He did everything he possibly could to try to make the fight. He had to do all the bending over backwards, but we hold Terence Crawford to the biggest standard without limit. He had to make all the sacrifices.
He's the B-side.
So wait. Let me
Hold on, y'all.
Can I make a rebuttal to that?
Let me respond.
Let somebody from the Earl Smith side respond to Brimley.
Yeah, can I say something real quick?
Because you've been quiet. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I always let people go ahead. You feel me?
Go ahead,
but the way this business stuff works is like this. So I get contracts. I get contracts sent to me often. Now, if you saying that the contract was sent straight to Bud, I don't believe that happened. I believe that if it was sent to Bud, his lawyers would look over that first and then would have a discussion with him. Now, if he says, I agree to all of this, then we don't have to talk about no guarantees and all this other bullshit, man. You understand? He agreed to everything.
Thank you.
That's what,
bro, like we all have to go back and remember his number one ace in the hole. The dude who drops all his stuff. The man signed everything. He said he didn't even say agree. He said the man signed.
Oh yeah, Bernie said that. Yeah.
Well,
Bernie said the man signed.
I think Bernie's a goofy.
And let's not, and don't nobody dare jump on here and try to discredit Bernie now, because Bernie was that dude for Terence Crawford information.
Can I say this though? Can I say this? Can I say this? Here's the deal though, man. Bud already knew from day one he was on bullshit. That's why he was doing a backdoor move. You understand what I'm saying? So he said in June, he said in June he was talking to BLK. Then he said, well, no, it might have been a little bit before then. So I'm saying if Earl fought April the 16th, you got April, May, June. How in the hell are you talking to somebody else when you should be concentrating on the biggest fight in the last 10 or 20 years? And dig this. Like,
hey, I'm about to start grabbing somebody by the tights and throwing.
Hey, hold on, y'all. If everybody talking at the same time, the chat can't enjoy the show.
Yeah, I just want to ask Miss T something. Go ahead, Sean. I heard her say this, and I'm kind of tired, man, of these people with these gross exaggerations. Now, she said that Crawford has been chasing Earl for 5 years. Didn't you say that?
Yeah, I did.
When did Terence Crawford come to the welterweight division?
2000.
I don't know.
I'll tell you when he came. I'll tell you when he fought.
2018.
He fought Jeff. Exactly.
He fought Jeff Horn first, but you need to direct that to E Thriller because he sure got the receipts on that.
I got the receipts right here. I got the receipts right here. He fought Jeff Horn. He fought Jeff Horn. He fought Jeff Horn 2018 in June. Okay, go ahead.
Let me say this, E Thriller. What I think you should do is go and get all your parts, your series, and just run the receipts back to back. You don't even have to put commentating. You can show the receipt when Earl Spence said, I'm ready to fight Jeff Horn. I says I'm ready to fight him. And then you can run from that one to.
But that's not the question. That's not the question.
The question, Miss Teague is wiggling, boy.
No, yeah, she
the same belt, guys. Come on, man.
Listen, here's go ahead.
See, this is crazy.
Go get a belt and then you can holler at me, and then the Maurice Hooker.
That never happened.
The thing in the back. Yes, he did. He
Yes, they did. Him and Thurman said it.
And you can say that, and then
I'm
that's
done.
why
individually said it.
That's why
Thurman said it. Thurman said it.
Thurman and Spence both said
go
it.
over there.
Spencer said
They both said it.
Earl Spence said that shit on ESPN. Come on,
Yeah, they
Sean.
both said it.
Okay, so do you want me to tell you what he said?
Go ahead.
I know.
What he said when he was asked on ESPN, they asked him about Terence Crawford. He said, we don't know what Terence Crawford is going to do because this is his first fight at welterweight. He said, but when he gets the belt, then we can talk about that fight down the line. That's what he said. When. He didn't say go get a belt. He said when he gets the belt. And then they asked him, hold on. So they asked him also before the end of the show, they said, who do you favor in this fight with Jeff Horn and Terence Crawford? He said Terence Crawford. So
we knew that.
So hold on. So if he's favoring the man, why would he tell the man to go get a belt? He's saying the man is gonna win.
To holler at him.
He told him go get a belt.
I just want to ask
He ain't never say that.
to the chat. Just
He
one question.
Please play that clip.
Play it. Tell him to 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 play it.
Somebody
both said
tell
it.
me what
Because
is
Keith
Terence
Thurman
Crawford?
told Bud to get a belt specifically.
Thurman said that.
Earl Spence.
Thurman specifically told Bud Crawford to get a belt.
And so
They both
when
said it.
Crawford was chasing Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao. He was not chasing no Earl Spence.
No, he was
three
not.
names that he called when he came into the division. It's three names that he called. He came into the division calling for Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao. After he beat Jeff Horn, Errol Spence had already had the IBF title and had already beaten Kell Brook.
No.
When they asked, listen. When they asked Terence Crawford, hold on. When they asked Terence Crawford, let me
tell y'all what's going on. The reason why this uproar is starting is because the writing is on the wall. Everything people have been saying about PBC and Earl Spence then backed himself in the corner. And he damned if he do and he damned if he don't, no matter what he choose. And everybody, there's a lot of Earl Spence fans are turning on him too and saying, "No, you the fugazi one."
They can't explain it.
You talking about feelings? You talking about feelings? All right, now
I'm talking about what's going on right now.
Y'all can't explain him running the 154. Y'all call Bud a duck, but y'all can't explain Spence running the 154. Y'all can't explain him.
And they had a nerve.
What you mean running the 154?
Hold on.
How long he supposed to?
Literally, your man just came out the gate and came out and said Terence Crawford.
Negotiation.
Hold on. Because see, it's been a lot of double talking tonight. Your man just came out earlier and said Terence Crawford is holding up the division and keeping Errol Spence from experiencing something that he's already experienced. But y'all just turned around and said,
but you know why he said that, though, right?
He said that because Crawford admitted that.
You know why Errol was the A side. The A side seems the B side of contract. Like, so how is Errol holding up the division when it's on Errol and Al to send him the fucking contract?
Because Cam, he didn't get back to them when they first sent him a draft because Cam, he was negotiating with BLK Prime. That's why.
Sent a contract in
August.
Because that's why.
Hey, because he was bargain shopping on you niggas, trying to see which one was the bigger bag. And BLK came with a bigger bag, and Al wasn't offering no guarantee. So he said, I'm going to go over here and fight real quick and get this. Y'all mad about that?
Hold on, let me get you now. Hey, somebody just fucked up and said that there was no guarantee. Somebody just fucked up. And I'm going to break it down on how.
Where was the guarantee?
Why Spence was asking for training wheels? Y'all riddle me that.
Hey, do y'all want to hold on, y'all. Do y'all want me to play this or what?
Let me get this.
Yeah, go ahead and play it.
This the reason why.
Hey, hold on.
Let him play it. I want to hear this.
Hold on, y'all. Let me play this shit. Let's address one point at a time.
And he's going to say win, not no go get a belt. But go ahead, check it out.
Y'all. After I play this shit, I'm going to let Big Mark say something about this guarantee because I'm very interested to hear about this.
Let's do it.
And then I'm going to open the panel back up.
Let's go ahead.
Hey, one at a time, ladies and gents. So everybody in the chat and in the playback can enjoy the show.
Yeah.
I do not own the rights to this content. This is for educational purposes only. I ain't gonna show it because I don't want to get flagged. So
Right.
hold on, y'all. Let me do this shit.
There you go.
Hold on.
For the
hold on.
record, E3, that wasn't on your series part that I was talking about. But go ahead.
What's that, Miss T?
That wasn't the one that when it was one when he was standing by himself. And
Oh yeah. When he was talking to IO.
Yeah,
okay. I know. I'll pull it up.
Okay.
He's a very good fighter. He's talented. He's accomplished, and he's won some tough fights. But when I say super fight, I'm talking about that dude. That's going to be my legacy fight because he's like me. I'm a special talent, and he's just a little different than everybody else. Who is that guy in or around your weight class? Because I have an answer for that question. I think Stephen A. has the same answer. What's your answer to that question?
I mean, I really just don't know right now. For right now, it looks like Keith Thurman. I really don't know right now.
You don't see
I know
Terence
what you're trying
Crawford?
to get to. You're probably trying to say Terence Crawford.
Yes.
You know, that fight's gonna happen. Hopefully he beats Jeff Horn and gets that belt. And like I said, I want to be undisputed welterweight champion of the world. So when he does get that belt, we can make it happen in the future.
Terence Crawford.
Is that not what I
I've spoken to him on
said?
a couple of occasions over the last few months.
Didn't
He
say
expects
go
to
get a
handle his
belt.
business
Push
against
the
Mr.
pause
Joe
button.
Horn. He wants Keith Thurman himself, but he also wants you. How do you feel about the fact that he wants you?
I mean, that's
All right, y'all go ahead and rock.
Ain't that what I said though?
But E3, I was talking about the one that you
Yeah, I'm
said.
about to pull it
the
up,
one
Mr.
I was
I got
talking
you.
about.
Yeah, I just gotta.
But this
is
what I'm saying though. Y'all always say that Earl Spence said go get a belt, but when we pull up the receipts, we
That
don't
wasn't
specifically
the
hear
interview, Q.
him say go get a belt. We
That
always
wasn't the
hear
interview,
what
Q.
y'all
Well, they
perceive
mentioned
as
ESPN. They said
Carolina.
the ESPN interview.
Even if he said
Yeah.
win, that's
Somebody
still
else mentioned that
go get a
ESPN
belt.
interview. That wasn't the interview that I was speaking on, but I did say both Keith Thurman and Errol Spence both told Bud to go get a belt. They
Well,
both told him he was too
find that
small.
interview.
He was
Find
light
that
man.
interview where Earl said it.
To get a
When
belt.
you get a belt means go get a belt. I don't
No,
know.
that's not what that meant. That's not what that
No,
meant.
no.
Go get a
You can't
belt.
Show
twist the
me the
words around.
interview
That ain't no
where
truth.
he specifically told him to go get a belt. That's all I want.
Shirley, you got that one?
Yeah, I'm looking it up, Miss T. I gotta mute myself so I can find it.
I think it's part 12 or 13, one of yours.
So not only did he tell him to go get a belt, but what gets me is y'all criticize the man for not getting the Errol Spence fight, being signed to Bob Arum, calling him top ranked Toby and the Slave. Y'all told him the only way he would get the fight is if he left Top Rank. When he left Top Rank and became his own boss, independent contracting, and came to him, y'all told him that he didn't have enough experience to negotiate with the great Al Heyman.
Who told him that? Hold on. Who told him that? Who told him that? Who was y'all?
Oh, Mr. Q. Did you say that? On E-Thriller? On the panel?
But what's wrong with saying that? All of that is true.
So how is it? So which one is it, bro?
I didn't say it, but I'll stand behind that one.
Which one is it?
He's an idiot. He doesn't know.
But now, if he goes, but wait. So now you telling me no because y'all said he's not experienced enough to get the fight, but y'all just told him to leave from over here.
Hold on, now, bro. It doesn't take experience. It takes know-how, and he ain't got none of that.
Y'all told him to leave from across here to make it happen.
Say that he didn't even
Y'all told him
understand
to
the
leave to
contract
make
with
the
two
fight happen.
lawyers.
Y'all reaching. Y'all told him to leave Bob to make the fight happen. He left Bob to make the fight happen. He came over here. Y'all still didn't make it happen.
Cam. Did Bud Crawford leave Top Rank because we said leave Top Rank, or did he leave Top Rank because he was that dissatisfied with Top Rank?
He left Top Rank because he was dissatisfied with the way Top Rank was promoting him, as well as for not getting him the fights that he wanted, the biggest fights that he wanted.
It don't have nothing to do with us, do it?
I.e. Keith Thurman.
It don't have nothing to do with us. So why you try to keep blaming us? We didn't have shit to do with it.
I'm not blaming y'all. I'm saying y'all made these as talking points, Big Fish. Y'all literally came out y'all mouth on these panels making these as points.
For the record, Cam, hold on. Somebody's mic is fucked up. Shout out to Mr. Golden for texting me that.
Big Fish.
Hold on, y'all. Somebody's mic is fucking up.
It's a little fish.
What the hell are you talking about?
Hey, hold on. And then I found a video for Miss T. I need everybody to be quiet. Let me go ahead and play this shit. Let me see where we at. And I'm gonna let y'all get back to cooking, man. Where we at?
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to talk about this money.
All right, here we go, y'all. Y'all mute your mics. Mute your mics. Let's run it.
Right there when they come up.
Because we're about to get into this real.
You know, that I consider. Right now, it's me and Keith Thurman. I want Keith Thurman. That's the top fight that I want.
But this
Terence Crawford is a good fighter, but he had no belts at 147.
Yeah.
You know, it's a guy that's with top rank named Jeff Horn that got a belt.
Right.
Why he go get that belt, and then he come over here, and then we'll fight.
A few moments later.
Wait a minute. Run that back again.
I tried to tell you.
Yes, sir. Hold on, y'all. Let me run it back. All right.
Do you ask Terence Crawford? You said you're gonna stand right there when they come up. Would you like that fight?
Man, yeah, of course, it's a fight that I consider. Right now, it's me and Keith Thurman. I want Keith Thurman. That's the top fight that I want.
But this
Terence Crawford is a good fighter, but he had no belts at 147.
Yeah.
You know, it's a guy that's with top rank named Jeff Horn that got a belt.
Right.
Why he go get that belt, and then he come over here, and then we'll fight.
A few moments.
All right, and that's part 13, Miss T. I appreciate it. Y'all go
And
ahead.
the irony, it was by IOTBA.
But you see,
And you notice who been quiet this whole time.
Because it still don't specifically support y'all theory.
What?
No, it don't. Come on, dog. I was
Because even with that, he don't specifically say.
Terence Crawford is a good
Oh,
fighter,
my God,
but he ain't got no belts at 147. It's a fighter over there named Jeff Horn. He can go over there and get that belt. That's literally saying, go get a belt, then come fight me. What are you saying?
See how y'all take literally from actually? Give me something actually, Tim.
That's actually.
No.
Literally ain't saying.
Give me something actual. Man, I'm in no boat.
Okay, I'll give you something actual. I'll give you something actual and factual.
Give
me something actual, my brother.
Hey, man, if everybody talking at the hold on, y'all. Hey, y'all starting to give me a headache. Everybody talking at the same time. If I can't hear nobody, then I know the niggas in the chat can't hear. And I'm a very good listener, so y'all just try to take it one at a time, man. Y'all go ahead.
Hey, let me say something.
I'm just asking for some actual.
I've been quiet. Look, this nigga just said that's literally what Earl Spence said. What the fuck is literally, nigga? He told him to go get a belt, we can fight. He didn't say go get a belt, we gonna fight as soon as you get the belt.
I don't know.
What is that saying there, Io? Go get a belt and we could fight.
It's saying that you niggas is some
Terence Crawford is a good fighter, but he ain't got no belts at 147.
Always
It's a guy
come
over
with
there
some
named
literal
Jeff.
shit, but nothing actual, factual.
That's
Okay,
actual.
I'll give you
Give me
actual
something
factual.
actual,
Terence
please.
Crawford has been undisputed and Errol Spence has not. That's actual. And factual.
Okay,
Look it up.
but on
Look
this
it up.
subject,
Now wait a minute.
you trying to wiggle out of, give me something actual to support your claim.
Mr. Q, to your point, boss. To your point, Q, is he being froze
Give me
out?
something actual to support your claim.
We can't.
Didn't you say
cannot
he
act
wait,
like
wait.
we didn't hear. We just heard.
Wasn't he being frozen out too?
What he just
Okay, but
said,
still,
go get a belt.
answer my question
said-
on the topic at hand. Tell me where you actually can tell me Earl Spence told him to get a belt. We're gonna fight
just
immediately.
said it.
Jesus.
He didn't say that. He didn't. See, y'all moving.
So
That's not what
there
he
we
said.
go.
Well,
Thank you. That's
y'all have
all I wanted to hear. He didn't say that.
It's okay.
That's all I want. That's all I wanted a Crawford fan to finally
It's
admit.
okay.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
not
breakthrough
verbatim
has
what
came
he
through.
said. We paraphrased
Get
it.
a belt, and then we can fight.
Yeah, he didn't say it verbatim. We paraphrased it.
Oh, no, he didn't say it verbatim. Oh my God.
Verbatim is literally.
Hey. When Keith Thurman said, "Hey Earl, go get a belt, then come holler at me and we'll fight," and then he ducked, that was a duck. To say, my nigga, go get a belt fool and then come holler at me. We talk about it.
Nah, that wasn't no
We're not talking about duck Thurman. We're not talking about runtime.
No, hold up. That wasn't no duck.
I'm just saying the difference between the two.
That wasn't no duck, though. We went over there on E Thriller show. Earl Spencer just came around. Keith Thurman had been on the scene. It was bigger fish out there for him to fry for him. He was looking at a Manny Pacquiao or Floyd Mayweather fight. Did we look at this prestige?
Hey,
No,
hold on. Let me just
Keith,
say this. Hold
bro.
on, hold on, ladies and gents. I've been quiet. Let me just say this because this is going to put an end to some of y'all arguments. I don't know why y'all even trying this shit because Earl basically admitted that he said it to this nigga face right here. Let me run it.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's a good fight. He didn't have no belt for himself. You know, it's a guy that's with top rank named Jeff Horn ain't got a belt.
Right.
Let me go get that belt, and then he come over here, and then we'll fight.
He did nothing in the welterweight today. When he get a belt, you want to go over there. Keith Thurman want to go over there, and now y'all want to say, "Oh, I ain't fought nobody," but I got a belt now, so okay.
Sean Porter got a belt too.
So now
Sean Porter got a belt too. Sean Porter. So why want to go to easy road and knock Sean Porter out?
Mm.
Nigga scared.
Go ahead.
Why wouldn't he E3 when they was on
don't move the goalpost.
Don't move the goalpost.
I'm not saying he's wrong for doing what he did. But he basically admitted that, hey, yeah, so what? Yeah, I said go get a belt, so what? Sean Porter got a belt too. He moved the goalpost. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
So you can pull stuff up, E3? E3, you can pull stuff up? All right, can you, from a Spence fan, can you pull something up for me?
Yeah, go ahead. Tell me what you want.
Okay, can you pull up the TMZ interview where it says Terence Crawford promises to fight Errol Spence, but not yet? See what he says.
The last time you was on my panel, you asked me to pull that up.
Yeah,
TMZ flagged me every time I play.
Okay, forget it. Okay, then don't worry about it. But what he said, they can look it up themselves. They can Google it.
I know
what he said was when they asked him about it, and that was in 2018. He said that fight is gonna happen, but down the road, it needs to build up.
You're right.
Did he say that?
Yeah, Floyd said that too.
All right. So what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, if he's telling you that fight's gonna happen down the line, not right now, where is it that he's chasing Errol Spence?
But does that change? The question would be,
What we said, the reason we called it chasing Errol Spence was because at the time in the media, they called Errol Spence the boogeyman at 147.
Damn, Miss T was talking, bro. You next.
Oh, my fault, Queen.
Thank you. Well, what we saying is, no matter what we pull up, they have both said some awkward shit, and I'll admit, Terence have said some things, Errol Spence have said some things. But when he said, "Hey, it's a guy with the belt, Jeff Horn," obviously Terence Crawford had not officially became a welterweight because his first fight as a welterweight was Jeff Horn. So so that's showing to me that Terence Crawford has some kind of interest in fighting Errol Spence. Now I know IOTBA say, well, I asked him the question, but then E Thriller also has a video of once Jeff Horn won the belt off of Pacquiao. What was Spence saying?
He was calling
him fool.
Okay, hold on. Can I say something? Can I say something behind that?
Yeah.
Okay. I know he can't pull up TMZ, but he can pull up the ESPN interview with Terence Crawford, where Terence Crawford said that Errol Spence is not that man. It's Keith Thurman. And when they said Errol Spence looked good, the eye test, he said the eye test can fool you.
That, Sean. They don't want to talk about that.
Hold on now. To speak to that point, he was calling for Keith. He wanted Manny Pacquiao. The reason he started calling Errol Spence's name is because they called Errol in the media the boogeyman at 147 and said nobody would fight him. That's when he started calling his name, saying, "I'll fight him."
When? Because you know what? After his last fight, did he call out Errol? When they asked him after he knocked out Avanesian, did he call out Errol Spence? Did Errol call out Terence Crawford after Ugas?
Yes,
Absolutely.
But then did Earl and his team try to fight?
Wait. So how
many fight with Canelo that next month?
Right.
Earl didn't say anything about Canelo. Earl didn't say nothing about no Canelo. You know what Earl said about Canelo? No.
Hey, Sean, Earl got multiple interviews that's highlighted in the best series on YouTube.
He always said he wanted to fight
stating
Canelo.
that he want to fight Canelo, bro. He's called Canelo.
I know that. I know. I'm saying this. The last time before Crawford, he said, "I'm not fighting Canelo. The only person I want to fight is Terence Crawford."
And
when they put that out there.
Then he said, "I'm coming to take your shit," right? After the Ugas fight. That's what
he did say that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he said that. And then following that month, April 16th, now we in May, they're angling to make a fight with Canelo, but nobody sat Bud down to tell him we're gonna try to get Canelo first, and then we'll come back to you. Y'all remember that?
But who was angling for that? You talking about the PBC?
I'm talking about Earl Spence.
Oh,
He a
okay,
grown
hold on.
man.
Okay,
He's
let's
a
say this
grown
then.
man.
Okay. Without a promoter, Terence Crawford has no promoter. So how did we even get to the negotiations table if it wasn't for Errol Spence?
But can we get past? They was trying to make a fight with Canelo.
Let y'all tell it. Errol don't need it. He got Al Heyman, so he was talking that out the record.
Why she talking
Y'all
about
admit that?
Canelo?
away from that
Why you
point.
talking about Canelo?
Look,
Y'all
see,
admit
this
that
what
point?
they run away from that point,
But hold on. If you want to say that about the PBC wanting Canelo, or if they want Thurman, they're talking from a business aspect. They're gonna make more money.
I don't care business.
That's
or
what they're
what.
gonna do.
I'm looking
But they
at what
make
he
it sound
said.
like he was negotiating a deal with Canelo.
April 16th.
Yeah.
April 16th, he said, I'm coming for you, Terence. I'm coming to take your shit. I'm paraphrasing. And that was some profound words. Earl Spence said that. And I just say and admitted that after the David Avocado fight in Q-Voice, Terence Crawford did not call out Earl Spence. So
No, we was waiting to hear that.
No, I said that. I've said that several times.
Yeah.
But when it came to Earl Spence calling out Terence Crawford April 16, 2022, he did that, but then turned right around behind Terence Crawford back without letting him know, try to make a fight with Canelo. I care less about
That's not true. That's not true.
That is true. They were trying to make the fight with Canelo in May.
Errol Spence wasn't talking about making no fight. If you talking about the PBC, you talking about the PBC. The PBC don't want the PBC does not want the Crawford fight.
Hey, no,
Please drop the receipt,
Hey, I fuck with you, Sean T, but I'm not going to let you go to the Pro Bowl tonight, my brother.
Come
This
on
is
with
the
it.
article right here. So you mean to tell me Earl Spence was totally oblivious to what his handlers is doing with his career behind the scenes?
No. That's true. That's
I didn't say that.
That's Big Mark. My
That's
bad.
true.
My apologies, Sean. Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, that's true. It happened. They offered Canelo a package.
So he had to know something, bro. Don't sit up here and say he didn't know nothing.
Let me.
Hey, what's the date on that, E3? Wait, check the date on that. What was the date?
Canelo
May 4th, 2022.
Oh yeah, May 3rd, 2022.
I told y'all it was back in May.
Bro, if you listen, I'll tell you
Earl
what it
said
is.
what he said.
Ain't that Big Mark Rock? Go ahead, Big Mark. You been quiet.
They
Go ahead,
offered Canelo a package that included Charlo and Spence.
Spence, optional.
And Spence was at 164. That fight was following the Crawford fight.
That was fine. Come on, dog.
How
you know that? Wait a minute. Hold on, Big Mark. I'm not trying to be funny.
No, it's not a reach.
How do you know that, though? What evidence
How do I know
you have?
that?
Go ahead.
Okay. What was the last thing you heard Earl say after he said he was coming for that
you
belt?
can't answer a question with a question with me, bro.
Okay.
What
Earl
evidence
said
do
himself
you have?
before he go anywhere, he got one more fight at 147.
Bro, Earl did a lot of shit that he didn't need, and so is Terence Crawford, bro.
Okay. Well, has Earl went to 154 yet, or is he still at 147?
We don't know. We ain't got an official announcement on shit.
Have you seen Earl?
So by the record, he's still 147, correct?
So wait. So how can you say that Terence Crawford is holding up 147 and Errol is the one that ain't got an official announcement yet? Terence just had a fight in December. In December. Errol has yet to make an announcement for anything official.
Let me get that.
Who's holding up what?
Please let me get that.
Go ahead, Big Mark. Go ahead. Hey, let Big Mark rock. Go ahead, y'all.
Let me get that. My nigga, I tried to give you a fight in November. You didn't want to fight in November. I said, okay, I'm gonna spin the bin. I ain't signed no fight yet, so who I'm trying to fight with?
A fight in November.
I think he's stalling.
Big Mark, you do realize he filed for special permission to fight a nigga he swore he would never fight, bro.
November 14th. Get the fuck out of here.
You do realize they changed the division back. It wasn't for 2023.
So am I making up the November date? Is that made up? Or can we go back?
No.
He told him he was going to fight November 19th.
November date.
He told him he said, I'm going to fight November 19th with or without you. That's what he told him. I'm fighting November.
David Evolution.
I'm fighting November 19th with or without you.
If y'all go look at the receipts,
we're not talking about
you'll
David
see that Terence Crawford had a contract the way that he wanted it in August. The whole ass nigga didn't take it.
No, but that's hold on. No. Wait a minute. Hold on. I got it, y'all. Let me just say this. I'm gonna let y'all have it. Big Mark. Yep. We was talking about Errol Spence holding up the division, right? Because he ain't got no fight lined up.
Hold on.
Hold on. Let me finish. Can I make my point? Can I make my point? I've been quiet. I've been very gracious. I just want to make this quick point, and I'm gonna let y'all have it. His team, Tom Brown, the nigga that said, "Oh, if the fighters want the fights, we make the fights," filed for special permission on Earl's behalf to fight Keith not at 147, but at 154 with no straps on the line, bro.
That was just rumors.
There ain't no rumor, nigga.
That's officially out there.
That's rumors.
Ain't no
rumor,
bro.
November 14th.
That's an official article, and Mauricio Suleiman is on record saying
you can't pick and choose now, bro.
No, I'm not picking and choosing. Now, look, I ain't saying
official.
No, I ain't saying that news came
Mauricio Suleiman is on record saying
no, but it was also some news that just came out that said that they fighting at 147. Is that true or false?
But the point, but listen, hold on. My point is he filed for special permission to fight this nigga that he swore he would never fight.
Oh, he just had a car wreck too. A bad one.
Is that what we gonna do?
Hold on. No, I ain't gonna let E Thriller. No, you're not gonna get away with that.
Hold on, answer this. Shanti, just answer this. I'm gonna shut up.
All right,
was that before the car wreck or no? Yes or no?
Shit, what was your question? Shit. What did you ask?
Hold on.
When did he file for the petition?
When Tom Brown filed for special permission on Earl's behalf to fight Keith Thurman, was it before the car accident or after? I will fucking wait.
And before.
It was before.
But that was already after Terence Crawford took a fight.
Let me say this, man. See, because I keep hearing these cats talking about Earl swore he'll never fight Keith Thurman, right? And that's an issue with some of these people, right? You said what?
Really.
Well, hold on. My thing is this: if we want to hold Earl to say he'll never fight Thurman, how many times have we heard Crawford say, "I'm not fighting Spence"?
He ain't fighting him, is he? Clearly, what the fuck? I mean, make it make sense.
Come on now.
How many times have he said that fight is behind me, and that fight will never happen?
With you, Shanti, I would say both of them say crazy.
You didn't say that a lot, Sean.
I say.
I'm about to say
let's be fair all the way around here.
And I don't care. He didn't say
it.
He didn't agree with it. But how many times did the PBC try to
even when that boy said the money wasn't right, he was lying about.
We talking about what each fighter had said, man. How they have said they're not gonna fight a particular fighter.
So
don't run to the Pro Bowl on that.
Wait, didn't Bud petition the WBC to become his mandatory?
Every time Sean T come on my panel, we always agree to disagree that both of them motherfuckers that said contradictory ass shit.
Yeah,
but people always
wait a minute. See what y'all don't want to acknowledge. Hold on. Let me make this quick point. You niggas don't want to acknowledge the fact that Earl was the nigga that started this fuck shit.
Facts.
That's where all this shit came from.
Started what?
Started the bullshit. Oh, well, I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go do that. Oh, he gotta go
get a belt.
Go
fight him. Fight the name Jeff Horn and get a belt.
See the thing.
Earl Spence was doing all this shit,
but you know, but E3
defeated on that theory already. You got to stop that one.
In business,
60-40, 70-30, 80-20, whatever.
I can barely hear you, bro. Go ahead, Ayo.
E3, you know, in business, right? Especially if you got a plethora of fighters over there who big names. If you can't come in agreements with another company, then of course you're gonna fight your other guys over here. Bob Arum and Al Heyman couldn't make the fight for years trying to make the fight. So why wouldn't Earl Spence fight guys under his own banner? Y'all trying to act like that's his fault. Then Terence Crawford fight a bunch of nobodies when he couldn't fight Earl Spence?
Well, wasn't that because PBC was freezing Terence Crawford out and not mentioning him on their telecast?
Wasn't Earl Spence? I mean, wasn't
you gotta stop with this nobody stuff
fighting
too?
A bunch of fucking nobodies.
Okay, then stop calling them nobody.
You can't make that point with me, bro.
I wouldn't say that they nobody.
Go ahead, Misty. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Misty.
No, I'm sorry, dude. I wouldn't say that no fighter who steps in the ring is a nobody. They just
he fought an old nigga that shouldn't have been
just
in there.
Being respectfully. That's all I'm saying. you know.
Hey,
But
like I was saying, Io, that point that you just made really don't hold no weight with me, fam.
No.
Hold on. Let me finish, Io. Hold on, goddamn. Let me finish my point. I'm going to agree with you because I was the nigga that said I ain't tripping on them fighting Keith. My problem with the shit was it was for belts at 154. That was my problem.
But who is y'all to tell him if he gets special permission?
I'm a fight fan, bro. I love the sport.
If he fights I mean, come on, Io.
You fight your mandatory at another weight class.
Isn't it illegal? Isn't it illegal to defend?
E3. See, this is the difference right here. You know, when you one of them hymns in boxing,
you could do illegal shit.
I knew that shit was.
When you one of them hymns, you could do illegal shit. Because ain't it illegal to defend your belt at a higher weight class? I'm sorry. If you 147, isn't it illegal to fight at 154?
Hey,
and defend your 147 belt?
Boy, this is gonna be a Grammy candidate right here.
Hey, TGB Promotions apply for special permission on behalf of.
All right, propaganda Q.
But they not putting the belts on the line because they know that shit is illegal.
So what are we talking about?
It was illegal.
But a lot of people are saying if
No,
they
but who
have
said
that fight,
it was illegal though?
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. They have a 501c3 nonprofit rule that meaning they don't pay taxes. A lot of those sanctioning bodies, in fact, all of them, they have rules and regulations that they got to abide by. When they break the rules, they lose their 501c, which means they no longer tax exempt. They can shut that whole shit down. And if you fight at 154 and make Keith Thurman pay sanctioning fees, but you are not offering him the belt if he win, there's a lot of people that I've heard throughout the YouTube community say that they're going to petition the congressman. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to be that one too.
No,
shouldn't Keith Thurman fight?
Time out.
That's all I was saying.
I got a question for the panel, gentlemen. I got a question for the panel. How many champions have we saw lose their belt on the scales because they were overweight?
A lot. A few.
Okay. So now, isn't fighting at 154 the same and defending your 147 belt the same thing as being overweight? Ain't that the same thing?
Remember when Canelo tried to defend the middleweight title against Golovkin at 155?
Yeah, the limit is 147. You can't come into fight night over 147 and put your belt on the line. You can't.
Hey, bro, listen, fam. See, this is the thing right here. Earl Spence ain't fighting Keith Thurman for no belts if they fight at 154.
That's why they're not putting the belts on the line, Io. That's what I'm saying. They cannot do it.
But Io, the thing I'm
cannot do it.
Mauricio Suleiman actually said he's gonna charge. It's gonna be a sanctioned fight, meaning he's gonna charge them. I'm with you, Io, on this. I mean, that don't make sense. But if he charged them, because every time you go up for you sanction that fight, you pay that fee. And if he do that, a lot of people is gonna squeal on him. I'm gonna be one of them.
I mean, I think you're one better. He's the same nigga that said he didn't know what was going on. He didn't know why the fight was at 154. How the fuck you don't know?
And you the president.
How you don't know, bro?
So E3.
That means he ain't seen no contract because that shit ain't real.
It ain't official. It was just something to hold up the division. But y'all just said
it ain't nothing that Terence Crawford held up the division.
It was smoke and mirrors holding up the division.
I'm about to say smoke and mirrors holding up the division.
The bottleneck is with Earl because everybody's becking at his heels.
Yeah.
Everybody is becking at him. Terence want the fight. Stanionis want him to honor that contract. Boost want his mandatory, and Keith want his mandatory. All of them want Earl.
No, Terence don't want him. No,
hold on.
The rest of them want him. Terence don't want him. The rest of them want him. Terence don't want him.
The walls are closing in, gentlemen.
Hey, hold on, fellas.
Look,
hold on,
I'm gonna say it like
hold
this.
on real quick. Miss T, can you imagine the outrage that these motherfuckers will be having on this panel and in these YouTube streets if Jerron Boutins, let's just throw that name out there, Virgil Ortiz, were to become Terence Crawford's mandatory? But Bud say, you know what? I'll fight you, but my belts ain't gonna be on the fucking line. What do you think these niggas say about Terence Crawford?
I got a question. I got a better question than that. Can you imagine what would have happened if Errol Spence would have backed out of negotiations to fight David Avenesian?
Y'all would have been like, yo, Crawford trying to lowball me, cheating me, giving them no guarantee. Look at
Man, y'all would have tried to hang him. Y'all would have crucified him.
Hey, hold on.
You don't even like him going up to 154 to fight Keith Thurman. What y'all talking about?
Terence Crawford be the A side?
Y'all imagine that Bud would
I
have
need to know who would be the A side, Sean T.
Show that article again, E-Thriller.
You said well, who?
Who would be the A side in that hypothetical? Is Earl still the A side or is Bud?
Fucking right, he is.
Earl always the A side.
If Earl gonna move over to fight David Avenesian, he gonna be the A side, just like Bud was the A side.
He's the A side.
He just asked. Can you imagine if he backed out? Earl and Al Heyman was trying to. It just Canelo wouldn't play their game.
Yeah, Canelo didn't agree to the terms. That was all that was.
I'm talking about something that's factual. I'm talking about
that is factual.
That is factual. That's not factual.
Hey, E3.
Yeah.
You talking about what we would have went in the frenzy.
Oh, nigga, I know you. Oh.
No, E3. Listen.
He would have had a 19-part series just on that.
No, but listen. Terence Crawford don't hold that much weight. He can't do that.
I just said a if, nigga.
No, I'm just saying. No,
He not one of them hymns, huh?
No, E3. I'm being serious.
I know you serious, but I was serious too with my hypothetical.
No, I know you saying the if, but I'm letting the truth come to the power and the power. He can't do that. He don't hold no weight like that to say I'm gonna go up to 154 and do that. He can't do that.
He don't have a super champion.
He don't have no weight.
Actuality,
He can go up to 154 and fight Jamel right now.
Actuality, he got that weight. He can go up to 154.
My bad, Mr.
What's up, fellas? He can go up to 154.
And fight Jamel right
I'm listening to all this bullshit y'all saying. Sitting back here just enjoying it. First of all, how everybody doing? Mr. ROTBA, Lady T, Cam.
What's up, Mr.
Goldie? What's up, Mr. Goldie?
What's going on, everybody? I'm sitting back here laughing at y'all motherfuckers, man. You know, all y'all crazy, man. Listen, man, at the end of the day, man, boy, for to go to 154. Boy, for to stop all that, he gonna shut this shit down, dog. Right, y'all around here bullshitting. My mind just catered. Somebody just played the interview earlier for the president and talking to the president of the WBO. They asked that about, I think that was Mark Nash. I think that was him asking the man the question about Bud going to 154. Would he make that fight?
No, that was Ness.
Ness, yeah. He said he about to go. He'll mandatory that fight for Bud to go up there. See, I'm listening to y'all talking this bullshit about Bud holding up the fight. Come on, man, be for real, man. Y'all be fucking real, man.
Hold on, Mr. Golden. You said they say they are mandated for Bud.
He's a super champion. He said he's the super champion. He said yes. He will bump that goddamn standing. What that boy name was?
Tim Zoo. He said
Tim Zoo. He'll bump that motherfucker, make that ball fight.
That won't happen, Mr. Golden. That won't happen.
He didn't say he'll bump that. He said if Bud wants to move up and fight Jamel, they can let that happen. And then Ness asked him, but what about Harrison and Zoo? And he said that we'll have to talk to them and work something out to see who goes first.
And I guarantee you, because Bud is a super champion, they'll make that fight before the Tim Zoo fight.
I promise you, Mr. Golden.
I bet you any amount of money they will make that fight.
I bet you any amount of money.
I bet you any amount of money.
The WBO is
that shit ain't about to happen.
The WBO is the only sanctioned body where you can cut in line like that.
What you say?
Let me say this
I
real
said,
quick.
I
Hey,
bet
Mr.
you
Gold.
anything in the world that Terence Crawford will go up to 154 and be on Gilligan Island for the next year to 2 years.
So you know why? Just like he on Gilligan Island, now. Because everybody at the PPC got this thumb stuck away their ass and scared to fight this man.
That's what I was about to say, Mr. Gold.
He's scared to
Hold on,
Go ahead,
If Bud moves up to 154, what makes you think Al Heyman is going to allow for him to position himself to fight one of his other prized possessions?
And he
If
gonna
he
have to
could make
drop
the
that
fight with
WBO
him.
belt.
Okay, number one, E-Thriller. He have to drop that belt.
That's my point. He
have to drop that belt. Then he dropped that belt. Then guess what? The truth will come out. They were ducking that man the whole time.
Wouldn't it be a purse bid? If they make
it would go to first bid. It would go to, but it would go to first bid because the simple
Charlo
fact.
got options. He could fight one of his mandatories.
No. If them folks, if Bud being a super champion, he'll move up. He coming for any of them.
He becomes the mandatory.
Yes, it is too. Yes, he can too.
Yes, he can.
He ain't gotta wait shit.
As the super champion, he can move up or down.
Why the hell? Check this out. Oh, why the hell you think when Bud came up to 147, he didn't have to wait for nobody and fought Jeff Horn? No. He was the super champion.
No, that's the WBO rules. He was the super champion. That is the WBO rules. If you're the super champion, you're able to move up or down and cut in line for that.
That's what he did at 147.
Wait a minute, Cam. So basically, Bud is one of them hymns in the WBO. Is that what you're trying to
Yes,
say?
Lord.
He one of them hymns.
Listen.
He one of them hymns.
You talking about a guy in Terence Bud Crawford who done basically blackballed himself.
He didn't blackball him, man. He blackballed that man. I don't get the bullshit out. I don't get the bullshit.
I guarantee you niggas. Tell him to mandatory himself up to 154. This
don't stop that cat.
That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen.
If he mandatory himself for that motherfucking position, I guarantee you, Charlo ass would drop that motherfucking belt and move.
That ain't gonna happen.
He would drop that belt.
Can I say something?
He said
can I say something real quick, man?
Position at 154 that he's at 147. He'd have the
brother Golden
belt only.
Go ahead.
Pop your shit.
Sean T. That's Sean T. Where you at?
Yeah, this the big dog, Chicago. You hear me? Now, I'm
trying to see where you at. I see some different things. Okay,
yeah, I'm over there. I got that husky. That's my big dog at the crib.
Okay, the big dog, the Earl sexual that was talking all that foolishness.
Yes, sir. And you the butterfly. But okay, now dig this, man. What did Crawford say prior to the Ugas fight? Who did he say he wanted to fight?
Crawford won all their ass.
No. He said, I only have 2 fights ahead of me that I'm interested in. I want Errol Spence, and if I can't get that Errol Spence, I'm going for Charlo. But who did he fight? Who did he go fight?
He went and fought the David, right? Because the reason why he fought David, because he told us, this is shit I don't get for y'all. The man told them folks from the beginning, before the end of the year, I want to make a fight. Y'all sit up here and Floyd told y'all,
why didn't he pull that trigger? Why didn't he pull that trigger?
Hold on. Go ahead. Because at the simple fact, he didn't have time to pull the trigger on Charlo ass yet. Because it was too late in the year to get the Charlo fight. He still wouldn't have fought last year. Okay.
What up?
No.
Me and him talking.
Can I finish?
Yeah, go ahead and finish, bro.
Can I finish?
I'm listening.
I'll let you. Can I see all y'all missing? With the man who is the man that came out and said that shit. The fight wasn't motherfucking happening. And he still knew who the fuck I'm talking about. The man told y'all straight the fight was not happening this year. It will happen sometime later on in the near what? Future.
He said it 3 times.
That's the man that run the shit. Y'all don't want to accept that shit because the man saying that shit. So what expect for the man to do? Okay. Bullshit.
Are you finished? Are you finished? Are you done? Are you finished? Are you done?
Floyd said.
Okay. No. We was talking. Let me answer that real quick. Let me answer this real quick. So what my point is this: if you saying that you want Errol Spence, and if you can't get Errol Spence, then you gonna go for Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo should have been your backup plan, not no motherfucking David Avenesia.
David Avenesia. Hold on. Let me address this in here. Let me address this in here. Sean T. Okay. He was in negotiation with Earl for the fight, right or wrong?
Yep.
Okay. While he was in negotiation there, he went over there. He was talking to BLK Prime also, right?
Right. Bogus shady shit. Continue.
He told BLK Prime, my man priority is what? To fight Earl Spence. If the Earl Spence don't happen, then I'll come back to y'all. That was his man priority. When it came to bullshit and came Florida and came to the fight, it was not going to happen this year.
You making this
bullshit that was going on. Hold on, hear me out.
You making he went
back. he went back to them and said, okay, make me a fight before the end of this year. I want to fight before the end of the year. If he would have went the Charlo way, he would have gotten that fight last year.
He couldn't. Charlo
He couldn't get that fight.
Charlo, that's a hell of a point. Yep.
Charlo would have been saying, just like he always say, go fight Earl. Who the fuck is that motherfucker? Charlo don't want that damn boy.
Don't hold no weight.
That's not the point. That's not the point.
Hold on, I'm answering your question. You said why did he not go to Charlo way? Because he would have never got the fight last year. He still would have been fight somebody else. Negotiations would have stalled out. Right. Hold on that shit out.
Hold on. Listen. Here's the deal.
Come on, man.
I thought y'all just told me about the WBO superpowers.
Right. He still would have had the superpower. And
hold on. Were y'all just crying and telling me about the WBO superpowers that they got? Now they don't got them powers to make that fight happen?
Listen, the part that y'all are forgetting, Bud Crawford is under obligation to fight at 9-month intervals. Mandatories or not, he has to do that. The only flexibility he gets is because he was a super champion and he was angling for an undisputed belt. If that fight did not go down this year, and as Mr. Golden said, everybody said next year, then that means under his obligation for the WBO strap, he has to fight somebody. And you can look
you
that
said
up
9 months?
Yeah, it's 9 months.
9-month intervals.
Hold up.
No. Let me say something real quick.
18 months.
You can look it up under WBO rules, Section 5, all the way to Section 5. And Sean T. Charlo was under contract with Tim Tszyu since last summer.
Hold up, you said 9 months, right?
It's 9 months, and the WBO president also said it's 9 months.
But it was a damn near a year before Crawford fought again.
That's an easy fix. Pull up WBO rules.
But it was a damn near a year.
Let's not talk about damn near a year. How long?
No, it was damn near a year. You talking about 9 months, Miss T? I know you sounded.
It's not 9 months. It's 18 months. The mandatory has to be done. 18 months.
And he had to do it. They were negotiating since the summer. Was they not negotiating since the summer?
Hold up.
Hold on. Correction. The IBF has to be defended every 9 months. The WBO is every 18 months.
That's what I just said. Every 18 months.
WBO Section 5.
Well, the WBO, the mandatory is every 18 months, but I believe every 9 months for the defense, meaning you put it on the line.
And if he didn't fight in 2022, would that be 12 months?
Yep, they would have stripped him for inactivity. I've been saying that. They were stripping for inactivity, but they swear to God, they swear to God he wouldn't have.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, man. Hey, man, I've been on for about 2 hours and 45 minutes, man. I gotta wake up at like 4 a.m, man. So, man, let's go ahead and wrap this show up, man. Closing thoughts, real quick. Going out to XP1, man. Closing thoughts, my brother.
All I gotta say for the Earl sexuals, man, is stop the cap, bro. Just stop it.
Already, I appreciate it. All right, man. Going out to Big Mark. Closing thoughts, my brother.
Yeah, man. To everybody, they just got to start looking at it both ways. Because if you count that money, ain't no way in hell he was supposed to pass that up for that funk ass $10 million.
I appreciate you for coming on.
1.8 million. My bad.
Hey, Big Mark. Hey, do me a favor, bro. Drop the name of that place in the chat, bro, real quick.
I got you.
So I go check it out. I appreciate you, fam. All right, going out to Miss T Boxing Fans Talk TV. Make sure y'all go sub up to the queen of this boxing talk shit. Closing thoughts, kind man.
Hey, thank y'all for letting me get in here. It was very interesting. Everybody made some valid points, but we gotta lead with facts. That's all I'm saying. We gotta lead with facts. Some of this stuff is easily looked up. Again, I recommend E-Thriller's Part 19 series. And I'm telling you, E-Thriller, you can string the videos without even saying nothing. And you will make a lifetime movie that proved the point. If you walk away from his 19-part series and you're not convinced that Errol Spence been ducking all these years, I don't know what to tell you. But hey, to each his own. Just lead with the facts. And it's just boxing, y'all. It ain't the end of the world. But thanks for having me.
Anytime, Miss T. All right, going out to Killer Cam, one half of the Dudley Boys. Make sure y'all go sub up to It's Goose to You Boxing Talk, man. Cam, close the thoughts, my brother.
Man, one love to E Thriller the Black Picasso, man. One love to the entire Wolf Pack, man. Everybody on the panel, everybody in the chats, man. I appreciate y'all having me on. Hey, all I gotta say is, man, stop that cat, man. You can't disrespect a man, call a man out his name, talk about a man's wife, and then choose when he feels disrespected and chooses to respond back. You know what I'm saying? Then on the same tip, we can't talk about the man's business savvy, and then when he makes business savvy moves, we move the goalposts and criticize that. Like y'all gotta decide when y'all gonna be outraged, and if you're gonna be outraged, at least hold up that same energy for your guy too. You know what I mean? Booty Swank is available on all streaming platforms. Sick and Tired is available on all streaming platforms. E Thriller, one love to you, man. Mr. Q,
sir, man.
we still waiting on that contract to be sent for the Dudley Boys versus the Wright brothers debate. We still waiting on that contract, my brother.
Hey, man, but let me tell you this: whenever you call out my nigga Q, you got to understand that what comes with that. He's the A side. He's the A side.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we know.
So he
Mr. Q wants the A
if he want to
side.
debate you niggas, he'll debate you. If not, then hey.
He got terms and conditions.
Yes.
We gotta sit down and negotiate.
Hey, but the thing is, he earned the right to do that.
Yeah, we gotta sit down and negotiate his terms.
Yeah. Shout out to Q, man. Appreciate
Hey,
it.
one love to my guy Q, man. One love to everybody on the chat, man. The panel too, man. For real.
Yes, sir. Salute, my brother. All right, man. Going out to Sean T. Closing thoughts, my brother. Hey, Sean, I think your audio messing up, bro. Nah, I can't really hear you, bro. You was crispy earlier. I'm gonna go to somebody else and come back to you.
Is that Santi Walton?
All right, man. Going out to the unbiased Brim Reaper. Closing thoughts, man.
First and foremost, we missed you, E3. We're glad to have you back. It's another phenomenal show. We're glad that you are giving us this platform to entertain and inform. Shout out to everybody that jumped through. Shout out to my man Q, the king of propaganda. But at the end of the day, man, the writing's on the wall. We can make all the excuses, but you see where the defection of PBC fighters already. So at the end of the day, everybody talk about Bud. Why didn't you sign it? Well, why would you sign someone when you don't know when your money's coming, when you might have to wait a year just to see it? So cut the bullshit out. Let's keep it a buck for once. Again, at the end of the day, the truth is always going to come out. So everybody just on the PBC side of things, hold your horses. It's going to get even a little more bumpy for you as more evidence come out of the fugazi shit that we've been seeing. And at the end of the day, we going to know what time it is. Unbiased, over and out.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all go sub up to the unbiased fan Brim Reaper, man. I going out to my brother, the boxing nerd 101 from Canada. He been quiet, man. I hope you're still there, my brother. Closing thoughts, man.
Nah, I was just enjoying you guys.
There my nigga go. Go ahead.
No, it was just great to be back. I just wanted to say my little piece in the beginning. I just wanted to enjoy you guys like going at it, you know.
Thank you.
You guys are the best at it, man. So I appreciate you E3 for letting us on the panel and coming back again. Hopefully you can come back one more time this week.
I got a basketball show tomorrow, man. So for all my basketball heads that fuck with your boy E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, aka Go Thriller, I'm gonna talk about some basketball tomorrow night. So make sure y'all pull up for that.
Yes, sir, for sure. We pull up for all sports content for sure.
Yeah,
so,
man. Yeah. Hey, I'm a jack of all trades. I can talk about anything.
Yes, sir. You gotta be. You got to be, man. Anyway, you have to pay these pictures for everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I appreciate you. Honestly, appreciate everybody that came through. Thank you guys for hitting the like button and supporting the brother. Make sure you buy the membership and get exclusive content. You won't regret it. And that's all from me, bro.
Hey, man, what he said, because I don't know, part 20 might be, I don't know, that shit can pop up at any time, but if you ain't a member, you ain't gonna have access to it. You understand what I'm saying? But shout out to my nigga Boxing Nerd 101. And last but not least, going out to my dog, IOTBA Boxing Talk. Make sure y'all go sub up to his channel. Make sure y'all go sub up to the Spit Bucket Podcast. We just had a phenomenal interview with my favorite motherfucking fighter of all time, the alien, the executioner, B-Hop. IOTBA, take us home, man.
Hey, man, shout out to you, E3, the Black Picasso, man. You came out, bro. And like I told you, was on your Kobe Bryant Mamba shit tonight, nigga. Nobody in the world would have been able to guard you tonight. Nobody. It would have been no matchup that nobody would have been able to guard you tonight. The way you was putting down that gospel for them 39 minutes. Very entertaining, as always. Shout out to the panel, everybody who was on here. Shout out to the chat. And my closing thoughts on this is Terence Crawford is his own worst enemy. And, you know, I never seen a guy like this before in my life when it comes to boxing on a PR level. Shout out to my right brothers, Q and General Big Fish. They nailed it. This guy is the worst when it comes to PR moves. Like, he is a PR's nightmare. And like I said, you know, it just speaks to show everything I say about them guys up there in Omaha, you know. And like I say, if the shoe fit, word. Remember I told y'all this story when I was a kid. We used to go up to Omaha, you know, that make them say, was out for 2 years. And they was jamming like it had just came out. They say, you heard this new song? And that's just what Terence Crawford at right now. He is his own worst enemy. He has to look himself in the mirror. Shout out to you, E3, the Black Picasso.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, Ayo, for tapping in, man. Shout out to everybody that pulled up on the panel, man. Ayo, TBA, General Big Fish, Q, my brothers, Boxing Nerd, Brimley, Big Mark. I appreciate you for stopping by for the first time, fam. Shout out to Sean T. Shout out to motherfucking damn Killer Cam. Shout out to Miss T. If I forgot you, man, I apologize. Expert One. Shout out to everybody that sent me a super chat. Shout out to everybody that sent me a cash app. Shout out to everybody that got it in the chat. I apologize. I couldn't read all these goddamn comments, but I appreciate everybody for participating and being respectful to everybody in the chat. And until next time, shout out to the Playback Gang. Drop a comment, hit that like button when you come in the morning, and let me know if you enjoy the show. Until next time, we are gone.
Yo, what's up? This is B-Hop. I'd like to say, what's up, man? E-Thriller, the Black Picasso. What's going on? This is the champ, the Hall of Famer. Respect, the undisputed. Yeah.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
The Black Picasso cleaning up the sport of boxing, speaking facts over the gossip. Haters all up in the comments. I ain't here to be liked, but smash that like and noti button. We don't sugarcoat nothing, just healthy boxing discussions. E-Thriller, painting these pictures oh so vivid. Applying Duke Coach K, that straight full court pressure. Only God could judge me, so tell these chumps ducking smoke. Remember one thing that the boxing guys don't like: ugly. Shout out Big Fish and everybody that joins the panel. For all my new supporters, sub to the channel. Like Floyd say, it's easy work. That bait jab with that left hook send them straight to sleep. Experts, we the experts. We never sugarcoat. Tune in to Black Picasso. Sit back, enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.